What's up, y'all?
What's power? Get my mask straight.
Let me get mine on.
Yes, we have to be beacons of hope, and we are not vaccinated. We don't want to scare y'all nor get each other sick.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get sick again. That sucked.
And I ain't trying to have no COVID.
Nope, because COVID be cheating the game in the worst way, bro. On everything. We're gonna give it a few minutes for people to trickle in. Get some things going because we got some things to talk about. I'm really curious. I'm truly curious about some of these conspiracy theories, man. I want to know what y'all been told, what's been relayed to y'all in terms of conspiracy theories. Because,
what thoughts have y'all came to on your own?
Yeah. I mean, we all had certain long-standing beliefs, and I think there's a certain difference when it comes to long-standing beliefs versus conspiracies versus whatever else you want to call it.
Superstition.
Yeah, superstitious
beliefs.
And just cultural norms, things of that nature, because they all kind of fall in the same umbrella.
What's going on, everybody? What's power?
But yeah, we're gonna wait and see if we're gonna get some people in.
Oh, we definitely gonna get some people
Hopefully
in,
y'all
bro.
not mad.
Tell y'all friends.
We was a couple minutes late.
Tell y'all friends.
We did try to be prompt. We did. I promise we did. Yeah.
For those of y'all just tuning in, we do also have an audio version of the podcast that we produce.
Yes.
It typically comes out Friday or Saturday, give or take. It's a shortened, slim thick is what I call it version of this same podcast. It's for the people who busy, who got stuff going on. They don't have time on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. to jump in on the live stream.
Right.
But they do got some time to listen while they're in their car.
Yes, indeed.
It's usually less than 30 minutes, right around there. Plenty of time, and you ain't even got to look at it.
Oh, it's real out here. And I mean, yeah, this is just one of those things where you really do have to think, because it took me a minute. I was like, dang. I was like, man, I know tons of conspiracies, and I couldn't think because I was really trying to determine whether what I was talking about was an actual conspiracy or was just something from another school of thought or something that was a considered cultural norm. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what we should start with. I'm going to put this out to the chat so that way people can see it. Question.
Who we got? We got anybody in? If you in.
We got somebody on Twitch.
Go ahead.
Who's on Twitch?
Share the stream.
And definitely say what's up. We want to see who you are. We want to say hi to you and everything.
What's power? Y'all know the demo. Probably about 15 after. We're going to actually get started with the stream. Until then, please go and share this with friends and people that you know that be interested in joining us tonight.
Yes.
I mean, we talking conspiracy theories. Come on now, y'all. And unpopular opinions. I know somebody got something to say.
On everything.
Also, guys, make sure you support us. There will be links in the video where you can go straight to our flow page where you can find all the links to support us in terms of merch. We got merchandise. We're still doing a test run, so we're still trying to get some more feedback from you guys. Make sure that the quality is good enough for your spending money. Also, we got Cash App, we got PayPal, we got all of that. So please definitely donate.
We out here.
Help us produce more episodes more frequently.
We need
more
donations. But yeah, I'm curious to see what people's thoughts are on this and what conspiracy theories you've had. First question I got on here, because I don't know if some of the people on Facebook can see it. Question: what would you define as a conspiracy or a conspiracy theory? That'd be the first question, because I want to kind of see where everybody is with that, and then we can move on to like what ones we've heard, what ones we find interesting, blah blah blah. You know, we just go from there. But yeah, I'm curious, man. I want to know, what do y'all consider a conspiracy theory? See, we're very term oriented, and that's one thing you're gonna notice with us is that we're very term oriented in the way that we do place a lot of emphasis and a lot of importance on what words mean, how words are used, and the way in which certain things are translated when it comes to like just terminology and things of that nature, right? So yeah, that's why we're curious.
We do also have I do have also the Wikipedia definition, because technically it's not a defined phrase itself in the dictionary. Conspiracy theory, no, it's not. Conspiracy, of course, is, and so is theory.
That makes
sense.
But
the phrase conspiracy theory is not. It's more like a marrying of two words that, as a culture, we've put together.
Okay.
But not necessarily defined as a term itself.
That's interesting.
So if y'all do want the breakdown, we can break it down word by word. We're not the word police per se.
No.
But we think in certain conversations, it begs to probably know the definite meaning of things instead of what we've come to understand. But we chilling. We chilling.
Because I mean, you know, you can easily get caught slipping in situations like that where it sounds like you talking about something you don't really understand. And that is kind of the big thing about that. Let's see. Because I'm trying to actually think. It's got me thinking. I've been thinking since you told me, you know, you want to discuss this topic. I'm like, man, what conspiracy theories have I heard, bro?
Or any that you just believe. Remember, with most conspiracy theories, y'all, one of the main recurring elements in most conspiracy theories is like some deeper plot by the government or the higher powers that be that are trying to prevent something. Usually when we frame the term conspiracy theory, it's usually associated with something negative and something that has to do with the government.
Man, I'm mad. I couldn't see the messages from the stream on here on Facebook. Okay. Rico Luis Mendez said, sorry if I'm dropping your governments. Done with the garbage misinformation going around. Oh, what's up, Cedric? I'm sorry I didn't see that, man. Like, it shows me some of the stuff on the stream and sometimes it doesn't. But Cedric said, Princess Diana. Whew. There's a few about her. There was a few that said she was involved in an affair with that one dude. I think he was a prince from or some sort of monarch from Indian country. I
haven't studied her enough, so I don't know too many things.
I haven't backtracked to a lot of things. I'd heard that like the queen did not like her, but and then Rico said, right now the worst one is going on with the virus and the vaccines, not just not understanding, but refusing to understand the real truths. Yeah, I would definitely say that goes under the unpopular opinions and things like that, because people will fight you over that stuff.
Definitely. I would definitely say it's definitely under the umbrella of unpopular opinions, because I think with some of these things, right, you know, with some of these opinions and feelings that we do have,
right,
the way that most of these theories are set up, just like with many other differences of opinion, depending on who you are and what position you've chosen to take, the opposition will definitely feel like the crazy people or the conspiracy theorists. Case in point, the vaccine and everything that's going on with the pandemic right now.
Oh boy.
There's some people who are, like, for example, pro-vax, and then there's some people that are anti-vax.
Right.
Now, I think that if you just don't agree with someone's position because you don't think it makes sense for them to have that position, that's cool. So as long as
Right.
what they're saying is something that can be substantiated, something that has some sort of evidence to it.
Right. Some
And
measure of substance.
it's important that we highlight that difference. And I say that to say, for example, if you're anti-vax, just because you have a piece of information, right, that says that vaccines do this or do that, and you're right in that, does not mean that the other people who are pro-vax are conspiracy theorists. Same way, the opposite way. Because I've seen a lot of that go around too, especially with that particular thing.
Okay. But to go back to the Princess Diana one, here's an interesting thing I didn't know for a while. Do you not know that in Japan they actually made an anime about Princess Diana?
No, I did not know that.
I'm so serious, bro. Oh, he said I was young when that happened. Yeah, bro. A lot of us was either young or just weren't here. But yeah, there's actually a legit anime about that. Hold on, I'm gonna share a link with y'all. Because there's this dude I follow, and he has like all these different. He talks about all these different old animes and different things that happen in them. Usually making fun of certain stuff, but this was something I didn't even know. Like I legit didn't know. Where is it at? Oh, I think it's on the other one. I think it's on his other page. But yeah, there was a legit Princess Diana. There was a legit Princess Diana anime. I was like, what? Like that was crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? If I find it, I'll drop it in the comments. But that's just kind of a testament to how much she as a person was widely loved and appreciated amongst the people. You know, like her pull and her influence was just that powerful, you know what I'm saying? But like yeah. Let me see. One that's interesting. Look, one we've always heard, because I mentioned it even on the pod, is the Tupac is still alive theory. Saying he in Cuba somewhere, and I'm like, dog, like people, you remember people used to post pictures and do all kinds of stuff.
Anything to keep it a thing, right?
Right. Here it is. Yes. I found it. And it was from 1986.
See,
ain't that crazy?
For me, one that I started to talk about on the audio pod was the Mandela Effect. I'm sure many of us have heard of it before. But basically, what the Mandela Effect basically describes is this phenomenon where massive groups of people of the world's population tend to remember different things, specifically as it relates to pop culture, differently. And I've always found this one to be pretty interesting just because some of those things have been debunked in terms of how they actually took place and or happened.
Right.
And some of them are still things that people still argue about to this day.
And probably will until the end of time. Like, and that's what's so crazy about it. Oh, here's one that was a long-standing myth. It still exists.
Still prevalent.
I wouldn't necessarily consider it a conspiracy, but it is something that is a widely accepted concept. Is that Black people are naturally more resistant to pain. That's even something that is widely held as true within the medical communities, even though it's been proven untrue. It's been proven that you actually have more in common with whoever you live closer to and live in close proximity to than you do of anybody of phenotypical resemblance. You know what I'm saying? And that one is interesting. I was like, okay.
I don't know that I ever directly heard that as a child or growing up.
Right. It was something I learned more when I was towards high school, and even when I was researching it, because I was researching into certain things like that, and like pain tolerance and things like that. I don't know. It was for a paper for college. You know how that goes. But yeah, it was actually a thing. And I always used to wonder about that because you notice like with a lot of our grandmas and all them, you notice when it came to treatment and medicine, they were very they were very skimpy about some of the portioning of the medicine, right? Or the height of the dosages. And then you see, look, and then, we done all been on the bus or somewhere, and we done seen some kid who done broke his leg because he was skateboarding, and they done popped him up full of Lortabs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why they give you all that? He's like, I don't know, but they feel great. I'm like, oh Lord. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's a literal thing that does happen. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, I think that's definitely something interesting to consider. Let's see. Oh yeah, Rico said the government killed Tupac and Biggie was always a big one. Yep. And he said I was about to say medicine because of that myth. I know, Rico. See, so you've even heard it. So you've heard it as well. Okay. I knew I wasn't tripping. I was like, man, I know I've heard this through the grapevine. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it be like that. It's weird. It's kind of interesting. The primary source of people today is actually from Facebook as opposed to
interesting
on here.
Well, shout out to y'all on Facebook.
Oh, well, here's Javar. As soon as I say it, he said, y'all on here grunting like cavemen who got a cold. Sir.
The mask, bruh.
That is not relevant to the subject matter.
Sure it ain't. But you know what? I think I might have like a little summer cold coming on.
Bruh, please don't. It ain't worth it. Not in this heat.
It definitely ain't no damn COVID, I tell you that.
Lord, no. Oh, you wouldn't be here.
No, I would not be here.
You would be laid out somewhere.
No, I would not be
in
here.
Pain. You don't want that smoke.
Unless I'm a troop. Nah. Cause I ain't no. No.
On God.
But
hit that Batman. I need my
Are
jacket.
you familiar? How familiar are you with the Mandela Effect?
I know some things where there's certain like I said, just be safe, y'all. Oh yeah, Rico said he grew up in the 80s. Oh, so you've heard some things.
Hey, then Rico, you remember Y2K then and Anthrax, right?
Oh, Lord.
In the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. You're definitely old enough to remember that.
Oh yeah. That was a fun experience. You were scared. That was one. I don't know why I never thought about that. Folks were scared to open a mail,
bruh,
because you could have possibly opened a package and got hit in the face with anthrax.
Bruh. That's why I wasn't really tripping when 2012 came around.
Yeah.
Because I remember that this already happened.
Yes.
History repeats itself, and that's just how it goes, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Heaven Later, a.k.a. Deontay Nelson, a.k.a. the Sabale Podcast himself.
What's going on?
Said top of the top. Hope it's all well, my brothers.
Yeah, the chat slowly starting. Come on,
Yes,
YouTube.
sir.
Come in here,
Hey,
YouTube.
man, look. You see,
y'all letting Facebook handle y'all right
you
now.
and Javar here chilling. Look, y'all see the question that's on the top. What would you define as a conspiracy or conspiracy theory? Let's see let's see where your head at, bro.
And matter of fact, bro,
I gotta know.
I'm gonna do you one better.
Oh, the world's supposed to end every other year. Oh God, man, we all thought 2012 was the end, and then it didn't happen.
Who is
everybody
we?
wanted to. I ain't say we really did, but we all cracked jokes about it. We're like, okay, so if the world end now, so how's it gonna happen? Like, are we just gonna die? Or like how's it gonna go? Like it's like I got questions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually curious. I'm curious, man. Because I want to know what y'all define as one. Like, what would you consider to be the criteria for something being a That's funny. Something actually being a conspiracy theory. What would you think your criteria is for that? And oh yeah, he said yes. Rico said yes, big time, and said party like it was 1999 was a thing.
Bro,
my grandmother used that phrase literally yesterday when I was on the phone with her. I can't. Anyway. But yeah, for real. I want to know what y'all think. I meant to put that up in here. I was trying to put it on Facebook and it wasn't on here because sometimes the stream is difficult. The question. Hold on.
What was the question fully?
The question is, because I'm typing it too, what would you...
We're going to put it up so everybody can see it.
As a... Well, because it's up there. It's on the restream thing. Consider... sign as a conspiracy or conspiracy theory.
I got you, bro.
Now y'all can see it on Facebook. Sorry about that.
For anybody missing it, my bro typed it in there and I got it on the screen. Double trouble.
Oh boy, let's get it.
But think about it. While y'all thinking about it, because I know a few of y'all at least familiar with the concept of the Mandela Effect, I want to tell y'all about a particular instance of the Mandela Effect that caught me. If you haven't looked up the Mandela Effect, it's either going to be the stupidest like 20 minutes of your life, or it might actually make you think about other things.
True.
It just depends on how your brain's set up. Here's me using the Kiki phrase. Okay, y'all. Excuse me, this mask is doing what it's doing.
My nose just itches occasionally, that's all.
One example of the Mandela Effect. Matter of fact, let me preface that and explain what the Mandela Effect is for those who don't have time to jump out the videos and stuff. The Mandela Effect basically refers to the phenomenon of vast and large groups of people, regardless of age, but typically this would be millennials on back. Sorry, Gen Z. Most of y'all ain't old enough for most of these things to really get the full relevance of these things.
But if you got, some homies that's older, some siblings, they'll let you know.
True. But most of these things, especially the particular example I'm about to give, is older than pretty much all of y'all. Anyway, so these refer to different phenomena within society and pop culture that people in groups, large groups of people, tend to remember or recollect differently than they actually occurred. Okay? So the one that I specifically want to talk about, because I'm triggered, so bear with me. Y'all know me. I say what's on my mind, I get a little animated.
Right.
Bruh, do you remember that children's book in the 90s with the bears on it? It was a family of bears, had curly hair. They wore clothes. Sound familiar at all?
It wasn't like the Bernstein Bears, was it?
What'd you call it?
The Bernstein Bears?
Say it again for me.
The Bernstein Bears? Oh, wait, I know where you're about to go with this.
So look.
Here we go.
Look. I watched the video about this, right? And I immediately got triggered. Because
I already know where you about to go.
These mother freakers were wrong. And I knew it. I was just like, you cannot tell me. I remember this shit. I collected the books, even the ones that I didn't own because they weren't mine, so I had to take them.
Yeah, I'm about to say, my granddaddy got me one of them joints. Bro,
people had it wrong.
Said Berenstein Bears, or however the hell you spell.
Bruh, that's literally look, bro.
No, we ain't letting you slide. You got Google. You could have figured out how to spell it.
No, but you know what though? Because that's part of it.
Bruh.
It's how you pronounce it and how you spell it, which is the Mandela Effect portion of it.
I will stop you for a moment to get some comments. In terms of the definition, Rico said, I would say it would be trying to use everything from hearsay to what our brains do when we aren't given truths, but yet something is happening. aka like the virus. Okay. Let's see. Thanks Heaven later said, "Oh, here's the theory." He said, "The one they have been telling us since we was kids, and they still use it to this day, that milk gives you strong bones, bro. It's facts. That's facts. Because like, milk got calcium. It's gonna give you strong bones. It's gonna make you big and strong.
Which is nowhere near true at all.
You end up being 5'2" with a busted leg and Charlie horses, like, bro."
Actually can cause more problems for bones.
Because the people that got bone diseases because of this. I'm like, bro, that's trash.
But wait a minute, y'all. Because I'm going down this hill.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
So the name of the book that I'm talking about is called The Berenstain Bears. Okay?
In what universe?
Why this matters is because...
Also, there's 5 of y'all on YouTube, and I only see 3 likes. Let's fix that.
Let's get that together.
I love
the problem with that is the difference in the spelling. And the difference in the spelling is literally the difference between an A and an E. Also,
it is.
The funniest thing about it is
we all pronounce it different too.
I watched a lot of people argue about which one of these ways was right.
Right.
And I remember how it was spelled. Okay. So the thing about it is that at some point, what I discovered on my own, because I knew the video was BS, was that there was some error in translation in terms of how it was spelled. So different people remembered it differently because depending on where you were, when you got that book, it was spelled slightly different. And the difference was between an A and an E.
I'm starting, look.
So look.
As people who grew up with anime and grew up with the phoned in animes that we used to get because America didn't like us that much, I honestly am starting to think that was nothing more than a translation error. Because I'm gonna be real,
bro. Look.
Do you know how much stuff they changed up when they came to America?
We know that happens with anime. This wasn't even anime. But see, that's the other
but it
thing.
might have been a reference to an old story and probably just a difference in translation. You know, they try to Romanize stuff. Rico said JFK. Ooh.
Oh man,
Ooh.
JFK, Nelson Mandela. People still argue about what happened to Nelson Mandela.
You know what's an interesting one since you mentioned the Kennedys. Remember when they said, I don't know if this is legit or not. I've never known if it was legit or not, but it's been brought up. When they said that the daughter, like there's John F. Kennedy's sister, she was in college, she was a big partier, and she ended up, remember how she ended up being in the Special Olympics? You know why they think that happened? Because they said she used to party super hard. So what they did, because this was actually a popular thing back in the day, to take your kids to get ice pick lobotomies. Apparently she had that done to her, and that messed her up so bad to where she couldn't function normally. So they actually put her into, so her family actually ended up helping to spearhead the Special Olympics as a result of that. I remember hearing about that in class, bro. Oh, and somebody said, Javar said the driver killed JFK. I never knew exactly how that happened. I need to look into that. And then Thanks Heaven later said, oh, how could I let this one pass? Michael Jackson. Oh, Lord.
Michael Jackson.
There's a few about him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be specific with MJ because he's got a lot of them.
They still talking about some of them.
MJ's got a lot of them.
Man.
Oh, on that Mandela tip, I want to name another one. This is another 90s callback too. 80s and 90s callback.
Oh, Lord.
Because y'all remember Mr. Rogers?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Rogers. Nick. NeRo. Sing the song.
Please,
I'm putting you on the spot. Sing the song because I know you know the song. How does the song go?
The neighbor song?
Yes.
Please won't you be my neighbor? I don't remember the rest of it, though.
You don't remember the name? You don't remember the main chorus?
No. And the funniest thing is, it used to be burned into my head because Charles Hamilton sampled that thing.
Listen.
It was funny.
The song goes,
Won't you be my neighbor?
There's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh,
a
that
beautiful
a day for a neighbor. Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wrong. So the way the song is supposed to go is it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, not the neighborhood.
Hold up, I got the lyrics. Right
I don't
here.
know nobody
Hold
that
on.
sing it that
Oh
way.
my God, I hate
Look,
you.
I don't know nobody that ever sung it that way, but that's the correct wording. Now, some of y'all might be in this like, it's just a word. Why does it matter? It matters because it's so crazy how such a subtle difference
Changes the narrative.
changes the narrative and changes how different
You
people
know what
perceive
another
it.
one is that's more recent? Look, even the Gen Zers might get this because I know some of y'all nasty little kids was singing it. When the T-Pain one, the T-Pain one, you already know what it is.
Yep.
Hey, girl, what's your name? Oh, what line is it? What line is it? Oh, I'm gonna buy you a drink. We used to think it was ooh.
Yeah, that's exactly
and
what
he
we thought it
messed
was.
everybody's life up and said it's and then.
Right.
I'm gonna take you home with me.
Hey, you know the
Bruh.
other example of that though, right?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson,
Oh Lord.
Don't Start Till You Get Enough.
Ooh.
Not Don't Start Till You Get Enough. No, that's it. Don't Start Till You Get Enough. Yeah. You know that whole little mama say, mama blah blah blah. That shit.
Mama say, mama say, mama.
That is not what he says. You know what he says?
What?
I'ma say what I want. I'm not gonna stop. That's what he says. I'ma say what I want. I'm not gonna stop. I'ma say what I want. I'm not gonna stop. That's what it is. For years. And I'm sorry if anybody in here didn't know that.
Is amazing.
That's what he says. I'ma say
what I
want. I'm not gonna stop. Not mama say, mama say, whatever
mama
the
say,
hell
mama
you say.
say, mama say.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna say it. I don't care.
Hey, man, and y'all, we ain't got music today because we ain't
forgot
got
to bring the speaker.
We forgot that part, but that's okay. I'm gonna take ownership on that one.
Somebody said, "Wow, LOL."
Yes, I'm gonna say what I want. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm not gonna stop.
I hate you so
not
much.
Not mama say, mama stop.
Hey,
I don't know why I feel like I gotta shake my head every time.
Hold up, Javar said MJ was speaking through his songs and no one was listening though. Aaron Lee said, "Wow, LOL." On God, bro. I didn't look. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, dog. I wasn't ready.
Hey, man.
Dang, doc.
A hot beat and a catchy hook. Sometimes,
yes,
with music especially, that can grab us.
Oh, here's a fun one. Here's a fun one because we're gonna have fun today. Questionable song lyrics.
Questionable song lyrics
that we let have a pass.
Ooh. You really wanna go down that?
Let's go
right now.
Let's go. I'm ready because there's a few. I'm sorry, folks. If y'all like clean living, this might get explicit because some of these song titles are messed up.
You might be better in this particular avenue when it comes to pointing these out than I am.
There's some that shock me. Now, some of them are a bit obvious and they just ain't.
You must have had something in your mind when you said that.
Well, the mama say, mama say, mama say messed me up, and then I thought about it, and there's one in particular that even comes from an artist I respect, and I can't get with what he said.
And who you pointing out?
You remember the song "Pouring Up" by Pimp C?
No, I don't.
Who remembers Pimp C when he first came out? That album. Well, when he came out of jail, that first album he put out, Pimpilation.
I don't think
y'all remember Pouring Up
at that point.
Smoking out, pouring up, keeping lean up in my cup. All my cars got leather and wood. In my hood, we call it buck that.
I feel like I've definitely heard it before.
Oh yeah. Oh, you've heard it. It's one of the first times we heard Mike Jones too, because he was on there. But this man said, and I quote.
And you quote? You sure you want to quote that?
Yes. Because I'm about to make sure I got the lyrics too. Because I heard it a couple times and I was like,
because don't say it wrong. Don't say it wrong.
Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna get cussed. Look, I know some people from Texas. I ain't trying to get cussed out here.
Pimp C.
Boy, you don't know who Pimp C is. Javar, don't get beat. Don't get beat on the stream.
I know he playing.
I know he playing. He has
trolling.
He trolling. Hold on. Here's okay. Pouring up lyrics. Yeah, let me see. Where is it at? Here it is. The game gritty, but the game gritty, but the be pretty. Let me snatch the white girl up off your titty. You heard me right. I played with our no. Oh, you heard me right. We played with our nose. Wear platinum piece with the Gucci clothes. I was like, hold up. Actually, really what he said was let me sniff some white girl up off your titty. I was like, hold up. Boy, what? And then rebuffed it. Oh, I hate you. He said, because you said Mike Jones. Get out. Anyway.
I told you. I told you, trolling.
But that messed me up. Man, you know, okay. I was just like, hold on. Hold on. Did you just admit that you snort coke? To everybody?
Trying to see if all the Facebooks coming in.
Sir. Like, well, not all the Facebooks. The ones from yours is. The ones from mine aren't.
Odd.
Yeah, it's weird. It won't let them come in, so I have to read them straight from here.
We don't have to figure that one out.
Look,
off stream.
Rico said it's crazy what songs really meant. Ooh, what is your take on Superman now? What he's meaning by that?
What do you say?
You remember the old Soulja Boy song where he said Superman now? You know, I don't know if this is true. Oh God, we're gonna get canceled. We're gonna get canceled.
Wasn't there didn't he do an explanation of what that was supposed to be?
I don't know if he did, but somebody did. Hold on.
I just did the dancing.
Look, the Urban Dictionary never fails.
Oh man, not Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary is basically Urban Dictionary is like the hood version of Black Twitter before Black Twitter existed. It's basically food stamp Black Twitter.
Oh my God, this is so wrong. This is so wrong, and I hope it ain't true. Somebody said, and it was done in 2007, so there might be some validity.
Oh God.
It says Superman that hoe when a male ejaculates on a blanket and sticks it on a female's back, creating a cape like Superman. I'm crying. No, hold up. Hey, Tevin later said that's so accurate. I hope not. That is so horrible.
You know,
oh God,
I have so much to say to that, but I'm not. I'm not. I have so many different things I'm going to say to that.
Oh God, I need a moment. Oh Jesus,
NeRo up here dying. I cannot save this man.
Oh, hold up. Hold up.
Oh, bro, you already know it. You already know it.
Look, he said, I see young girls dancing to this in NBA games. That's why I ask them dance classes for kids. Hold up. Kids be dancing to Pour It Up? Oh, no. They be dancing to Crank That. Oh, that ain't right.
See, y'all done got him started with these controversial music lyrics.
Don't ask me about the song I Died in Your Arms. You really don't want to know.
I don't even.
Oh, he said my accurate statement was mad at what bro said, not you, NeRo. Look, I don't want mine to be accurate. That's wrong.
That's why we can't have nice things, ladies and gentlemen.
So wrong.
But whoa,
Who's
but look,
sanctioning this, man?
all of these things kind of, with the exception of this Soulja Boy shit, all of these things kind of fall under the umbrella of conspiracy theories. So we're also talking about superstitions y'all heard growing up,
Lord.
myths. You know what I'm saying? Because truth be told,
we got a lot.
They're nothing but building blocks of conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
So like, you know, even if you believe in zodiac signs, that's still on the veins of some other shit.
Right.
Like
some questionable stuff, man.
Yeah, some questionable. Let me talk to you for a minute real quick.
Bro, hold on.
And I think we all kind of play into it because I think there's an element of entertainment and that mysteriousness out of it. I think that draws a lot of curiosity onto us. So in a way, it's enticing.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Bro, there's so many messed up songs that you could reference that have things said in them that are highly. Ooh, the Rugrats conspiracy is pretty wicked.
Oh, yeah.
That is dark.
I don't look.
That one's dark. I was gonna bring up the Toy Story one, but that one's worse.
I don't mess with
Ooh.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Disney specifically.
Oh Lord. They ain't even Disney, dog. That's Nickelodeon.
No, I'm not talking about Rugrats. I'm talking about Toy Story.
Okay.
The thing with Disney specifically is that we all know, not all, but most of Disney's movies that aren't primarily centered around original stories, like most of them aren't, are just cleaned up, so to speak, versions of real folklore and fairy tales that are a lot darker.
Dude, and some of them are bad.
Yes.
Oh God, some of them are bad.
Y'all can look up The Little Mermaid if you really want to read The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I don't think you
read
want
it.
to.
If you're gonna read it,
don't
fuck
expect
the
the
Disney
happy
shit.
Look,
go and find it, read it.
Don't expect a happy ending.
Any of that?
There ain't no happy ending.
Cinderella, any of that other kind of stuff?
Like she dead, bro.
You can go and read it. Don't be spoiling. Go read.
I mean,
reading is fundamental.
You
Most
ain't gotta
of the movies.
There's a dude named John Solo who be on who's on YouTube, and he does a lot of myths and things explained. That dude's great. I love that dude.
Javar, you don't want to know? You know me to be the biggest Toy Story fan
Some of them are messed up.
And I don't want you to know. So don't go looking for it.
Yeah, don't
go looking for it. Just like that Rugrats thing. The Rugrats thing I had read about a long time ago, and then recently, sometime this year, somehow it recirculated onto one of my I think my Facebook timeline or something. Bro. And I'm still mad because I'm just I'm mad. I want y'all to understand how mad I was. I was about as mad as that motherfucker with no facial expression in that meme that's got the piece of paper in his hand.
Bro.
That's how mad I was.
Peter Pan kidnapped them kids. That's why they the Lost Boys.
Actually,
that is part of one.
Pinocchio.
That is part of
Pinocchio's another one you need to look up.
Ooh, Jesus. Yeah.
Look up Pinocchio.
Pinocchio got dark. Oh, Rico said the old Disney covers and scenes throughout their kids' movies, kids' nursery rhymes was dark, Ring Around the Rosies. Interesting thing. That's why I said you should check out John Solo on there. He's not paying me to say this. It's just dope.
No, he's
because
not.
There is one that he debunked about Ring Around the Rosies because everybody thought that was about the bubonic plague, and it's actually older than that. It's either older than that or it came a lot later. So that one was interesting. Look, let's just put it this way. Remember how they was hinting, how they was talking about how they were hinting that Loki might be bisexual in Marvel in the movies. Since they just did the series, look, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you, bro. If you knew the real myths surrounding Norse mythology, that would not be your highest concern. Just know, if a horse show up, look, just know it's a good thing they never brought up Sleipnir. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Remember, the old man went to bed and never got up.
It's because he died. That's dark.
Hey, you just reminded me of what's the one? What's the one about the
I know
the family that lived in the shoe or whatever? What's it called? Or is that how it goes?
The old lady in the shoe or something?
I think that's what it is. There's a lot of them stories.
Yeah, that
y'all need to look up.
Don't end right.
And read some of the origins of
Oh, you know what a good one was?
What's that?
Why is it still saying cloud chasing, trolling, and being yourself on the thing? I just realized that.
It shouldn't.
It definitely shouldn't. Hold on.
I don't know what you're looking at.
That's what it says. I don't know why.
Where are you seeing that at?
That. Let's edit that.
Shouldn't say anything other than that.
Well, no, it said it on the actual screen. Sorry, we clowning so much I didn't even see that. Hold on. Link. There we go.
That's weird because it does not say that over here.
There we go. Better. Okay, what is going on? Why does it still say it underneath? Oh, what the heck? All right, let me fix that.
While Nero's messing with that, when we, like I was saying earlier, when we think of conspiracy theories, we usually think of existential crisis being set behind them, such as the world's gonna end, everybody's gonna die, you know, everybody will turn into this or be this way.
So much better.
It's always something like that.
Oh, remember the one from Courage the Cowardly Dog that they had a conspiracy theory about?
What was that?
That all the stuff that Courage saw was just because he
yeah.
That it wasn't real.
Yeah.
That it was literally all in his head. I love how it says FYI because especially DarksKing.
I just have to put the stuff like that out there so people know what they're jumping into. Because
yeah, like 9/11 and Illuminati. Oh,
well,
the 9/11 one when they said that the bombs were actually planted at the base of it, so it was planned. It was an inside job.
You know, I've never even. Well, I've heard
try
that.
Not to dig too deep
but in general, what I've always heard about 9/11 was just that it was fake. And let me go ahead and say this real quick, because typically a lot of things get associated with just be written off as fake, including but not limited to the pandemic.
Indeed.
When in reality, what we really mean to say with some of these things, specifically the pandemic and 9/11, is that these were things that didn't have to get to the points that you see them today. And in most cases were caused by a huge amount of negligence.
Yes.
So that's what you need to understand about, like, damn whether you think 9/11 was real or not.
It's the fact that it happened and they let it happen.
It's the fact that that could have been prevented that should bother you more than anything.
Right.
Same thing with this bullshit right now.
Well, and see, the sick thing is, even if you go back to World War II, the whole reason that World War II happened.
Rest in peace, Muriel.
Yes, rest in peace, Muriel. The whole reason that World War II happened, yeah, we're going to give you some history today, is because of the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand.
I'm glad you remember that. 1917. I'm glad you remember that.
And as a result of that, certain countries decided to take violent action threaten to take violent action against certain other countries. And because there were already factional sides, each European country just started taking sides. And that's how the war started.
My grandmother was born. Rest in peace.
Woo. Dang. She was an elder for real.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
What's up.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. Legendary. But
yes, sir.
Nah, man. There was one. What was one? Oh, y'all remember the Gucci Mane theory?
Oh my God.
Where they said they swapped him out for a clone and that the real Gucci is either in prison somewhere or he dead. The skinny Gucci ain't the real Gucci.
Man. And people actually was rocking with that.
Folks really believe that. I mean, folks was really believe that. Oh, your father. Oh, Rico said his father was a World War II veteran. Yeah, he said there was a warning.
Salute.
Deep. That's crazy. Shoot, that's a lot like. What was another one that was highly expected? This one isn't necessarily a conspiracy theory, but I looked into some Japanese history. Do you not know that a lot of Japanese people were told during the time of World War II of American occupation of Japan that a lot of them were given 2 grenades. Like soldiers would come in, annex their place, like just take their place, and would give them a gun and give them a grenade. They would give them 2 grenades, one to throw at the enemy, throw at the American soldiers, and one to use on themselves, because they told them that they would much rather die than to be captured by American soldiers because they were too deranged.
You know,
the SOG is back. He said, government planned these things. I know some inside information on 9/11. Sir, are you able to post that source up here? Just out of curiosity.
You
I
can,
mean-
because y'all can. Oh, that's another thing. Y'all can post like links and stuff too. We
Yeah.
ain't gonna block that.
Yeah, we're not going to.
Just don't spam the comments.
Look,
but
now if YouTube tries to, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be a big issue. That shouldn't be a problem. Hold on.
I feel like conspiracy theories, the ones that just are like unrealistic, are literally where what if scenarios basically grow up. I feel like what if scenarios can grow up into conspiracy theories. And
Make sure they know.
I will definitely be the first to say, like I said earlier, a lot of things that we write off our as conspiracy aren't. You just don't believe them.
Right.
And if you just don't believe them, instead of just calling it a conspiracy theory because you think it sounds crazy,
Just say
why don't you try either that, or why don't you try to debunk it?
Right. Okay, here. Oh, DSOG Mental said I was part of it. You were part of it.
You part of what?
I guess the
part of the government at the time, or part of
yeah, I was about to say, were you a government official or something at the time that 9/11 happened, or like you got to give us a little bit more, man. You can't keep hitting us with cliffhangers.
Yeah, with these breadcrumbs. Like, what are you saying?
Folk want to know, man. Come on.
Was part. Was you on the plane? No, I'm messing with you. But
was you manning the controls, bro? He said, yes, Javar said I would not have said that. Yeah, because you kind of you were in the military. Okay. See that helps.
Right.
You have to explain
get the context
where you was at, because you making us think you was in a control room and you hit a
what
button.
You mean? Like, was you working for the government?
Yeah.
Well, it's just something that hasn't been definitely proven and accepted widely.
That is, yeah, that's basically it. I guess that's answering what is a conspiracy theory. That's very true.
Sure.
True. Because that's the literal definition of what a
hit the nail on the head
in a lot of ways.
You hit the nail on the head with that one, Keontae. And that's the thing, right? So, typically though, in our climate, since it isn't a defined term, because it's actually two terms put together.
Right. I knew somebody was gonna bring up Bigfoot.
People conflate a lot of things into it, and we've decided to do the same thing because at the end of the day, it's gonna be that way regardless.
Okay. DSOG Mental said in Dubai when I went down. Like, you were stationed in Dubai, I'm guessing that means. Like, I would just say this, man. Just as a preface, you can write a full, like, you ain't gotta write a book, but if you're like saying, like, case in point, like how you said, I was part of it. I was in the military in Dubai when I went down. Like, you can write that in a whole sentence.
Look, you
ain't gotta wait.
DSOG said he's saying.
Yeah, he said he was in Dubai. I see that now.
He said, I'm not gonna give y'all the whole details. I'm gonna say that. All right, brother.
He's like, you got to come see me for.
You can either have you can have us on there sometime. We can talk with you, or vice versa. Now it's gonna be a minute with us because everybody been requesting, and we're not doing physical guests.
Yeah,
we can work something out. I want to hear your story because you have a lot of interesting perspectives that I would like to know more about.
We just trying to get into the meat and potatoes. That's all.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew somebody was gonna say Bigfoot.
It was like I was saying, it's like what I was saying about Loch Ness, about the Loch Ness monster. A lot of people think that sounds crazy until you look at fossils from dinosaurs and stuff that existed a long time ago,
they found ones that's down there that are bigger than Megs.
Even if you look at if you look like in the ocean and stuff, for example.
Yeah.
Like, for those of y'all who ain't never seen a blue whale, please go on YouTube after our stream and look up a blue whale. Buoyancy does some crazy things when you go underwater and you deal with the creatures of the ocean.
You're not wrong, bro.
when you look at some of the large creatures that exist right now, and even the ones that existed in the past, the Loch Ness monster don't sound that fake. I'm not saying that it's real, but what I'm saying is some of these things we write off as conspiracy have a lot more logical sound to them than we may realize upon first glance.
Right. There are monsters down there. Look, man.
Yes, they are.
There's lots of stuff down there.
I keep telling folks, I'm not dealing with no boats.
Right.
Not in no ocean.
Nope.
I
don't want to go deep, bro.
I don't care. The water is cold as hell.
The city of Atlantis, woof. I mean, if it's down there, I ain't going to see it.
It's possible to be down there. We've only explored about 5 to 10% of the Earth's ocean floor.
Right. We don't really. When you want to put the show together to talk about it,
we'll send you something.
Yeah, just
we'll contact you.
Yeah, we'll get things figured out.
But yeah, it's possible, Aaron, that a city of Atlantis could exist because we don't know what's all down there, and it's that deep.
Yeah. Let me see. What was it?
Like if I remember correctly, you can turn Mount Everest upside down and put it in the water, and it still wouldn't all the way be down there.
Bro, it ain't about to happen. What's another good one, man? Like I'm enjoying this. I like hearing what y'all got to say about these particular topics because it's one where we can all really just go in because Lord knows.
Yeah, man. And this is also unpopular opinion, so you can put those in here too.
Oh yeah. Let's see, unpopular opinion. I don't think this is an unpopular opinion, but it's the truth. Aquafina is trash.
Well, I mean, I'll definitely say an unpopular opinion. It's one that people argue about all the time.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Pineapples don't go on no damn pizza. There you go. I said it.
And
I've been saying it. I don't care who tries to tell me otherwise. I'll never change that opinion.
And there it is.
You know, I had a back and forth conversation a few years back with Cinematic. Shout out to Cinematic. And Manny. Shout out to Manny as well. Both of them gentlemen are on the internet. We're going to put some links down for them too as well. I want to support all artists. Well, we was going back and forth about pineapple pizza, and they was trying to tell me the history and everything. I'm just like, yeah, but what I'm telling you is regular pizza has existed longer than this, and it's still trash. I don't care how long they've been doing it. It's shit. I will down that hill. Also, thank you. Meese came through. Ain't that it? Because I was about to say that. I was about to say that, but it's damn near a popular opinion. Dasani been trash. Yeah. They've been using them.
I put them in the same boat.
They
got the same bottles, bro.
They worse. Bro. They damn near do, but they worse. Dasani got them damn thick ass snow tire bottles that they putting that nasty ass river water in and trying to serve it. Do y'all notice at every function when motherfuckers don't want to buy spring water, it's fucking Dasani? And it really pissed me off when they have them little microscopic ass bottles. I ain't gonna drink the regular 16.9 ounce. What makes y'all think I'm gonna drink this little doorstopper shit y'all got?
Yeah, for real.
It pissing me off.
Bruh. I only drink spring water.
Now that's where I look. That's why I will say unpopular opinion. As well as I know that spring water is good for you, alkaline, all of that. Mm-hmm. I grew up in the projects. I'm a project baby to the death of me. Yeah. I ain't got no problem drinking no motherfucking tap water. I ain't turned into a frog yet.
I'm dead. DSOG Mental said, do y'all know about the HARP machine that can change the weather and cause earthquakes? I actually don't.
Tell us about it. I'm pretty sure I've heard of it before.
I think I've heard something about that, but I'm not going to swear to it. Not going to swear to it. I will say this. Let's see. What's another unpopular opinion?
Trash ass Dasani. Man.
Okay, unpopular opinion.
Not get me started, Jay.
Here's a fun unpopular opinion because I know somebody gonna fight me over it. Lil Wayne is not the best rapper alive and hasn't been for a lot of years. Kiaze said I can't anymore. It's all cloudy and stuff. Plus something that's in the water. Conspiracy? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. After I seen my sink water in my sink when I was washing dishes, like I actually have a distinct color. I'm like, yeah, I can't drink that.
But y'all don't care about washing y'all ass with that same water.
Look, bro.
That water get absorbed into your skin.
Actually, I got you. I got a whole filter on my shower system, bro. For that same reason.
Okay, you rest
I ain't got time.
But the rest of y'all, no.
I ain't got time.
Because you absorb that water too. It goes into your skin and goes into your body too.
That's why some of y'all,
just so we clear.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. That's why some of y'all come out ashy out the shower because you got all the minerals on you.
Your body be like, damn, why you choking me with this toxic shit?
Man, somebody said, man, we've been drinking that body water since birth. We ain't dead yet. That don't matter. We've been breathing this nasty.
You cook with spring also? Well, shit, let me get your spring water
Hey,
budget
look,
so I can start boiling spring water too.
Oh, God. Hey, look.
I ain't boiling no damn spring water.
I'm weak. Look,
Shit.
I did to make tea one time.
Hey, when in doubt.
Look, it helped.
Or when without.
Look, you've been drinking that bro. We've been breathing this foggy air, and a lot of us ain't died yet. But shoot, that don't mean it's good. Oh, here's another interesting one that is actually Evansville based. I don't know if it necessarily counts as a conspiracy theory, but a lot of it is.
No, it got to be cheaper than that. No, I'm kidding.
Look,
I'm talking shit right now.
Look, one interesting one is that a lot of the factories around here, a lot of the people that worked at those factories, as a result of coming into contact with a lot of those chemicals, a lot of their wives were unable to have children towards the time that they were working in that factory, and it's possible that those chemicals may have rendered them sterile. I don't know if it's legit or not, but I've heard it. I have heard it before. I have heard it before. It's very interesting. And that's an Evansville one specifically.
For those of y'all who live in Evansville, Indiana.
I ain't gonna lie, the air here sucks. It does. It's just the truth. Keontae said I've drank alcohol before when I ran out and couldn't get to the store.
What an interesting replacement drink.
Sir.
What an interesting replacement drink.
I know. Look, interesting being the operative word. Interesting being the operative word.
Oh, I got an unpopular opinion while it's on my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody gonna respond to this probably, I'm sure.
Oh, Lord.
Weed isn't for everybody. It's not a miracle drug. And just because you smoke it doesn't mean that the next person next to you needs to smoke it too.
Oh, also, this one is a widely held belief. Weed, I'm not gonna say weed will never give you cancer, but the probability and the mass quantity of weed that you have to smoke in order to become, and like in order for your cells to become cancerous, is so enormous that you're not likely to do that. Not in one sitting, ever. You know what I'm saying? because the content of it that could potentially be cancerous is way lower than cigarettes. I'm not saying go and blow a bag after this. I'm just telling you the truth. That is.
Please don't, especially if you're using it as a crutch or a coping mechanism. Please
That's not
don't.
healthy, bro.
Please don't.
That's not healthy, because that actually lowers your body's ability to properly regulate your emotions.
Oh, you know what? I got one.
Okay.
I got one.
Until it happens to Snoop Dogg, I don't believe anything, bruh. Until it happens to Kid Cudi, because he binged on it before he quit, I ain't believing anything.
I think it's okay to not only not have Biggie and Tupac in your top 5 of rappers, but for you to not consider them the greatest rappers ever.
No.
Didn't always think that as a kid.
Yeah,
I more so held on to the group think and like nobody could be past them, blah, 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 all this other stuff. But honestly, in this day and age, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that two particular artists, I don't think it's fair that two particular artists that didn't have the longest of careers but had the impact that they did have, that they could never be eclipsed by anything anybody else ever does.
Because otherwise that halts progress as a whole and defeats the whole purpose of
not only that,
trying to get better or do better.
The other reason I feel that way is because guys like Michael Jackson and Prince exist.
Yes.
Who did not die, and people still herald them to be among the greatest artists of all time.
Yes.
If both of those careers would have been cut short for any particular reason,
that wouldn't
I don't think they would have been in that same space to be considered that. That longevity matters when you talk about that.
Absolutely. Longevity is important. Longevity is absolutely important. Let's see.
No, don't say this day and age when most of these artists are trash. No, when I say this day and age, I'm talking about this day and age's people and their opinions.
Right.
In
They still
terms
put
of-
them in their top.
Yeah, in terms of like who the top.
Right.
Not like who the top rappers, because I agree with you.
Yeah.
You ain't telling me nothing. You already know I know.
Mm-hmm.
Cause yeah, it is dookie.
Absolute
But
dookie.
yeah, it's just like, man, like, so y'all mean
they're
to tell
just
me
legends, and I do believe they be twice as big as Snoop and Jay.
Yeah, but you know what though? Even with that,
We have no way of
I
measuring
can damn near
We can't even quantify
label
that.
that a conspiracy, but yeah, we have no way. It's just an
Right.
opinion. It's just an opinion that really can't be proven. So it's just
Oh.
like, it's almost like a what if.
Look.
What if they didn't die?
Well, that's just like the conspiracy that Suge Knight was the one who got everybody took out. Some people even said that there was a conspiracy between Suge and Diddy to take out Biggie and Tupac.
Oh man, you know, Big and Pac got so many conspiracies rooted around them. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
The only thing that we can say for sure
Mm-hmm.
is that at one point, those two dudes were friends.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, somebody
Usually a bunch of idiots all up in your ear
came in and wrecked what could have been something even far greater than them being adversaries.
which is absolutely depressing.
I always wondered, like, if they never beefed.
Right.
Like, I know a lot of people be worried about, like, if they didn't
I
die.
was like, no. I want to know if they never beat.
I wonder that too, but I wonder, like, if they
Right.
never had beef with each other,
how would that have gone?
how would things have been? That's what I really wonder.
Right.
Because I have reason enough to believe that because of their beef, they died.
Right.
So I'm just wondering, like, if they never had issues with each other,
Maybe.
what would have been of them?
Right.
That's what I always wonder about the two of them specifically.
Right. That's a bar. Because it's true.
Because I mean,
absolutely
just because somebody had like a hot 5 to 7 years,
doesn't mean
like in the general scheme of things, don't really mean shit.
it really.
Like if
don't.
we're being objective about this,
Because I mean, look.
'Cause
we live in a day. Look, we live in a day and age. Well, we once lived in a day and age where, oh Lord, we once lived in a day and age where we thought that Memphis Bleak was going to succeed Jay-Z.
I remember.
I'm just saying.
DSOG Mental. I do remember them having friction.
I didn't know anything
because,
about Quincy Jones and Tupac.
Yeah, they had friction because
Quincy Jones
basically
got dirt on a lot of people though.
Pac was trying to say, like, basically he was trying to groom him and be on some paraphrasing here. Paraphrasing, because I don't know that the source that any of this stuff comes from is true, nor do I remember it completely. But basically,
Don't
Quincy
say the
was
word,
on some.
we might get dropped off.
Oh, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. We ain't
Yeah.
famous. Quincy was on some freak shit,
There you
and
go.
Pac wasn't with it,
Yeah.
and was trying to groom him and like, hey, you need to come over to this. Like,
They said a few of them was like that.
it was even people saying that Pac was gay,
Right.
or at least was bi.
Right.
I've heard that before too.
I haven't heard that too much.
I've heard it.
That's
I've heard it at least twice.
I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but that is
The last time I heard it was either this year or last year.
Mm.
But you know, I try not to, at least especially with some of this more surface level stuff.
Right.
I try not to get too much into it, just because
It's kind of not worth it. Some of it is interesting, but
the
some of it
surface level stuff isn't really. But the existential stuff, the stuff that can affect me and you,
Mhm.
the stuff that we're seeing take place,
Right.
there's more stock in that, and for you to be aware
There's
of what's going on there.
right. There's another channel that actually your twin be on, and it's this lady, I think it's Ashley Says So or something, and she looks over a lot of like information and stuff about different older artists who passed on, some who might still be here, and a lot of the different things that occurred with them, and some of the things that happen, and be like, rumor has it this, rumor has it that. Bruh, there's some stuff to unpack, bro.
There's so many death conspiracies. Somebody
not,
said something
not
about
even the death conspiracies. There was some stuff about, who was it, Marvin Gaye's daddy. How they said, how it was implied that on the low, his daddy was a crossdresser.
I think I've heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard something the other day, because you know the other day was anniversary of I think Aaliyah's first self-titled album.
Oh,
or
I
the
think
death. It's one of the two.
it's either her
And
death or her first album.
there
yeah.
was theories that was coming out about a death again.
Mhm.
And it's just like, man, like when people die, pay the most attention, because when people die is when all different kinds of stories and stuff
starts
come out.
coming out. Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you ain't even got to think about nobody famous. I want y'all to think about the last time y'all was at a funeral
Oh Lord.
for somebody that you know,
Oh Lord.
and that time of the funeral comes where people say their last words, remarks, and stuff,
Mhm.
and people come up there, and some of the stuff that comes out of people's mouths.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling my family in my will, hey, don't let any and everybody come up in there. It's gonna basically be a proof of verification that you actually rock with me and know me. Because
Yeah.
people be coming into these places, be saying all kinds of stuff. Sometimes it's
And
true.
it be wild.
A lot of times it be false.
It be wild too.
And think about it. The only reason we know the celebrity gossip is because they're the most viral. They're the most
Right.
important.
But you know, we all got personal stories from some of our families.
Yeah, that
Some
you
of
done
our
heard
friends,
through the
homies, all that.
grapevine.
Oh Lord, yes.
Did you know that? Da 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 da. Like,
Did
wait
you
a
know
minute. What?
Did you know that that's not your real daddy?
Right, like,
Yeah, stuff
say
like
what?
that, bro. And you just like,
And a lot of times you don't even be finding out until after the fact.
Yeah.
And then you got that whole mind blown. You got
Well,
that whole conspiracy thought in your mind. Like, wait a minute.
This ain't
have I been hearing a lie this whole time?
Right. Look, this ain't really a conspiracy, but I had an uncle, my grandmother's uncle. We called him Uncle Buddy. When he passed shortly after my great grandmother. When he went there, apparently he passed. We was at the funeral. Apparently there was 3 or 4 women that was trying to claim that front seat, if you know what I mean.
Bro,
yeah,
that sounds
he
like
used to get around.
He was a Rolling Stone.
Yes. And I don't think he was ever married to any.
We got to be age appropriate.
Even the main one.
He was a Rolling Stone.
Oh, he rolled. Oh, shoot. I had a couple uncles that rolled now. One uncle that passed, God rest his soul, that man rolled so much he got all his grandkids filled up the church. Because I didn't even know he had that many grandkids and great grandkids. I didn't know he had that many. I knew he had a fair amount of kids, but yeah, he was out there. God love him. But yeah, it was real. But look, and we all got that one family member that got one family here and probably another family across the street, because they used to do that.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing.
Do that.
Neighborhood daddy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And everybody know his name. And every time he go down the street, because he visit one family and then go visit the other.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
It was always like a 20 or 30-minute venture.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Around the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to the liquor store.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Corner store.
Yeah. Yeah, we know what you was doing.
Okay.
It was like, we know what you was doing, bro. Don't even try it. Shoot. Man, the stories I've heard. If you ever want to hear some interesting stories, just go to your family reunion and let some of the folks that's over 50 get drunk. You're going to hear some stuff.
Let me ask y'all.
Ooh, Lord.
I feel like this term is damn near synonymous with conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Aliens.
Oof.
Y'all believe in aliens?
Not in the traditional
Anybody in the
sense.
chat believe in aliens? Or intelligent life, whatever term you want to use.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from a logical standpoint, I believe the aliens have a possibility of existing. From the traditional standpoint of what we believe aliens to be, no.
You mean, so basically sci-fi, no. Reality, yes.
Yeah. Well, reality possible. I'll say possible. Because I have a hard time believing that we the only ones who somehow
I believe
didn't suck at life enough to survive. All right.
I believe the concept of intelligent life, yes, just because I know a few basics in terms of what it takes for a particular area to sustain life. So by that logic, yeah. If you're talking about the sci-fi alien meets predator, all this crazy type of us.
What's up, Kiki?
Nah.
The real stories were the stories you overheard being in grown folk business, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. Yeah. You started realizing why a group of 3 or 4 brothers didn't always look the same.
That was our first introduction in my mind,
Yeah.
Kiki.
That was.
That's where it started, especially in Black culture.
Oh God, yes.
Where you wasn't supposed to be in the room, grown folks was talking and you overheard something. You just like,
or you just happen to be in the room and they just don't care.
Yeah,
because you got drug along with them.
Yeah, like at the hairdresser or something like that. Yeah,
I don't see how anyone could think that we're the only creatures in the entire universe or even this galaxy. Like, yeah, for real. Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
I just don't see it necessarily. Now,
There's only a few building blocks to life.
You know, right. I mean, it is what it is.
All you got to do is look at, single cell organisms. All you got to do is look at bacteria and stuff. There are organisms that exist on this plane that are less complex than us, that are still considered living organisms. They don't have to be human for them to be in the basic sense of what an alien is to exist. That's the thing you got to know. And that's why when we talk about like conspiracy and stuff, you don't have to be like a genius or nothing. All you have to do is take a scientific approach to most of these conspiracy theories. And you got to really break them down and try to find the practicality in them. Like a lot of this stuff ain't too crazy. Think about people's opinions about Area 51 before the CIA was like, yeah, it's a real place.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how you was considered a conspiracy theorist if you believed in such a place?
Right. Oh, hold up. Kiki said I was always in the room. I'm sorry, baby. You heard too many crazy things.
Exactly.
Another conspiracy that the earth is flat.
Exactly. Which all you got to do, take a scientific approach to it, and you will find out that shit is false.
Right.
Earth is not flat.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Dude, I didn't know the flat earther thing was such a heavy concept until, well, I did. And I was like, oh my God. What's up, Harris? Oh, you good?
How you be?
You good? We just talking.
I ain't gonna get on you this time because we talking about conspiracy theories and unpopular opinions, and I know you got some. Plus, you black, so you supposed to be late. Anyway.
Plus, you black, so I know you done heard some little, not necessarily conspiracy theories, but little adages that they used to tell us to keep us from doing certain stuff. So,
but we still don't know what's there, what's where at Area 51. No, we don't.
But for the
longest, they were saying the place didn't exist.
True.
It's a decommissioned military base.
Right. And for all
there's not too much other stuff that could be there, but can there be other stuff?
Hey,
well, yes.
Let's put it this way: for everybody who watched Full Metal Alchemist is gonna get me when I say this.
Oh Lord.
You never know. Just because Laboratory 5 is abandoned doesn't mean it's not unused.
It might be some auto mail in there. Hello.
I ain't talking about that. Oh, you don't remember Laboratory 5?
Oh yeah. I'm saying
when they went in there and they seen all that stuff.
I'm saying when he said we don't know what's in there, I was like, it could be some auto mail in there.
Frags. Look, I'm just saying.
I'm about to give me a new leg.
Bro, they was doing some stuff in there. Yeah, she got the eyes because she know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Look, boy. Look, bro.
Hohenheim.
Hohenheim, Father, all them. Oof. That was a mess. When you know. Oh, Lord. Area 51 is where the UFO that landed in Roswell is kept. Yeah, when they want to do a photo op, I guess. But
possible.
You never know.
It's a decommissioned military base that you can't just walk up on.
Right.
You can't even get a few miles.
I don't think you can really take pictures of it either. So I don't even know, man. Ain't no telling. Talking about aliens. I mean, just in general, like any conspiracies, any
conspiracy theories, unpopular opinions,
of that nature,
myths, anything that begs the question.
The door is open. Like, what would you first off, what would you define as a conspiracy? And then go about just describing whichever one you feel like popping out, bro. It's an open forum. They guard it for a reason. Something is in there. Either that or there's something left behind that they can't get rid of.
Does it show the topic on there correctly when you see it?
Yes. Yes, it does. Probably making dinosaurs. I mean,
they guard it for a reason. Yeah.
No, what they need, man, forget the dinosaurs.
Making dinosaurs.
Look, what they need.
You wildin'.
Right. Look, forget the dinosaurs. What they need to be making is some freaking sensu beans. In fact, turn that
It'd all
into
be so simple.
look, turn that into a appeal form or something. Say we had that. I need that. I believe in Paris says, I believe in what we call aliens. I don't believe that we are the only species. Okay, so we all kind of on the same
We all
page
pretty
with
much
that.
on. Okay, cool. Because we pretty much all came to that agreement.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. I said I don't believe in aliens in the traditional sense in the way we think.
We don't
that a
believe in
lot of people
sci-fi
assume.
aliens.
Yeah, we don't believe in sci-fi aliens.
Nah.
But we do believe that there is.
Yes,
Yes,
he
I
did.
said sensu beans.
Yes, he did.
I need that in my life. I be tired some days. You know how great it would be to feel like you fed for 10 days? That's amazing.
Paris. Own that, right? Look at the technology and how we are so advanced now.
True.
There's a scale. You may or may not be familiar with it. Anybody that's not familiar with it, look this up.
Okay.
It's called the Kardashev Scale. And what it's a scale of is the advancements within civilization and our level of understanding the technology behind it. So there's a civilization grade that we have. And I think we're like 0.5, almost to a type 1 civilization.
Okay.
As we get more advanced and stuff, and our level of not only intelligence, but our level of consciousness, so to speak, goes up, so does that marker. And every time that marker goes up, we reach a new pinnacle of advancements in existence.
That's cool.
Hiding.
Indeed.
I believe there's somewhere on Earth hiding. Like a reptilian.
Like some scrolls?
We about to hey. like a reptilian or some scrolls.
Look. Or like some Viltrumites, if you know, you know. But ain't too many folk to know about that one. Look.
Alien Grays.
Look, for real. Man, you know what? As many kids as Future got, he might be a Viltrumite, but we ain't gonna get into that. If you know, you know. But anywho, one thing that I think is interesting. I actually just thought of conspiracy. I'm trying to think of what it was. I just had it. Man, don't you hate when you lose something like that? Because you was talking about
technology,
civilization.
Kardashev Scale.
I don't even know what that is. But well, you explained it.
But
yeah.
Just look it up one time when you're bored. Watch a video on it.
Right, for real. It's gonna come back to me. But yes, Javar, I did say sensu beans. We need them. It's important for science.
Man, for science.
It is for science, bro. You get to eat one thing that'll keep you fed for 10 days, bro. We would solve world hunger. We be good. Leave me alone, Kiki. Talking about some old man brain. Leave me alone, bro. Conspiracy. Most celebrities sell their soul to get where they are. Yep. Most of them belong to Illuminati cults.
I hate that one, especially because for those of y'all who don't know, I don't have the source off the top of my hand. You can probably just Google it and find the source, but 86%
you brought this
of
up.
all millionaires and billionaires are self-made.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people actually did get it from the mud. I know we live in a society where people will never really respect the rich because they feel they owe something in ways which they kind of are not.
Some of them did benefit from nepotism. There is that.
But a vast majority of them did not.
Okay.
And that matters.
Keontae said there's no the conspiracy that there's no chicken in fast food chicken nuggets. Sir, they used to mess me up. Bruh.
It's GMO. I know that much.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can do with that what you will.
Right.
But
right.
Modified is modified. It's definitely not.
Yeah, it's definitely modified.
It's definitely not fake per se. That doesn't mean that they don't exist though, neither. Because an off example is just like there's vegan chicken nuggets, and the way that the agriculture is set up nowadays, you could be eating fake chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not impossible.
Or at least genetically manipulated.
At the very least, it's genetically manipulated. At the most, Yes, there
I'm just-
could definitely be fake chicken nuggets out here that people are eating.
Look,
now.
I'm just saying if they can genetically engineer watermelons to be square, man, there ain't no telling where we could go with that. I'm not kidding about that. They really did that. More chicken in the nuggets than Popeye's chicken sandwich. Javar, get out.
Is that like a
hybrid plants? Yes.
Is that like a shot at Popeye's chicken sandwich?
Oh God, I think it was, bro.
Sound like it.
I think it was.
Because look, unpopular opinion. I think this is unpopular opinion. No, it ain't. It ain't even an unpopular opinion. I had the sandwich at least once. It was damn good to me.
Yeah. I just wasn't about to do all that fighting just to get.
No, yeah, I wouldn't. No, all of that. I don't think it's the best thing I ever fucking had.
I ain't got time for that.
No. Was it good? Yes.
Right. Oh,
hybrid plants.
Here's an unpopular opinion that I heard about Martin Luther King from one of my older cousins.
What was that?
That he only cared about middle class black people and above.
I heard the King was gay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about all that.
The King was gay and that Malcolm X was.
Bruh.
I've heard that.
They was trying look, they was trying to make people, that's because the internet was trying to make people gay like they was trying to make people dead. You remember when somebody tried to post up that Akira Toriyama was dead like 4 or 5 years ago?
I remember when they killed John Witherspoon before he died. Rest in peace.
Oh Lord. They killed off everybody before they died.
Yes, a lot of vegetables that you eat are hybrid plants. Yeah. Like
Keontae said fake news, Javar.
Plants, a lot of people don't realize like most plants, especially like some of like the leafy greens like spinach and stuff, have oxalates in them, which is why you can't overconsume them because they're basically toxic. Like plants don't necessarily want to be eaten either.
Right.
They're organisms just like everything else.
So they have defense mechanisms.
Yeah, they have defense mechanisms even for us.
Actually, the spicy sensation that you get from certain foods is a result of the poisons, toxins, or defense mechanisms that are involved in that, right? So like some things that are spicy to us are actually toxic to other animals that are natural predators of those plants. Stuff you learn.
Hey.
What was one, bro? What was one conspiracy? I keep thinking of like one that was out. Crap.
Man, hey.
My brain ain't working.
Nero's stroking the hair on his chin right now, trying to think of it. You got it?
Well, it wasn't even that. It was actually about the plants. Yeah, some plants are hybrids. Some plants that you find that are different colors than their normal state is because they were pre-sprayed that way.
Yeah, and
some of them do not grow that way.
And you need to pay attention to that too, because that dictates a lot about the plant as well. Like so, those colors ain't just there because somebody said, yeah, it's not because they're not random.
No.
They denote different things about the types of plants and fruits and vegetables. But
let me see. An interesting thing that I saw. IDK if it's popular or not, but vegan food is nasty.
In general.
And there it is.
I had some good vegan stuff. I don't know if it's popular or not, but vegan food is nasty.
This ain't the time. Oh Lord, it's real.
That's why I needed you on this pod tonight. That's why I had to check and see if you was off, because I knew you was gonna have some stuff.
Yep. I knew he was ready. He was ready for the smoke. There's a couple that I used to think about. She said, Paris said, I disagree. Yep. I disagree. It's real out here. It's real out here. You got to go to the right places. That's fair. Because some places, look, some stuff just sucks because people suck at making it. He said, I tried several things. It was all trash. I'm just waiting for somebody to be like, well, maybe it's because you done corrupted your taste buds and burnt them out with all that nasty junk food that now your body can't even recognize when something is good. Because I done heard a lot of people say that. So, remember,
Paris, are you a vegan?
Out of curiosity, are you a vegan or
just curious,
vegetarian?
or plant-based or plant-based? I'm not going to assume, so let me not say probably.
Like we know judge.
I'm just curious. Whatever opinion I have is my opinion, but I'm just curious. Are you vegan or plant-based?
Also, Keontae, who you saying is right though? Which one you saying is right?
If I'm going out on a limb, I think he's agreeing with Jafar.
Okay. Well, I'm about to say whose side you choosing? You got to choose a side.
I disagree as well, because I've definitely had some good vegan food, whether it been processed or not.
Right.
I
think when it comes to oh, you said I'm right. Oh, thank you. Yes. Because it does depend. He said Jafar ain't right. He said better off going outside and boiling my grass. Get out.
Wildin'.
This is why we can't take you nowhere, Jafar. This is precisely why.
Boiling grass.
Because you be wildin'. You be wildin', sir. There's somebody who's tried it. Kiki said vegan food is good. It's all about the seasonings and flavors. There it is. There it is. I would just beg to say that about a lot of food in general.
Except onions. Anywho.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Trash!
And there it is. The gavel has been thrown.
They were trash. Whoever created, man, no.
Hey, man.
Onions is the dead skin off the devil's peeled hands.
What is wrong with you?
Trash.
Who even thinks about that in that level of detail? Oh, plant-based. When I am fasting, I do an alkaline diet.
Okay.
I've always been curious about how that works.
What? The alkaline or the plant-based?
Alkaline. I kind of know what plant-based does to some general thing. Javar said Nick ignore him. He's never liked onions. Hey, everybody's got a thing.
What mushrooms?
Like particular ones?
Mushrooms are good. So what mushrooms are you talking about, miss? Mushrooms. Fungi. He can ignore me as long as he know that onions are trash.
I'm just here, bro. I'm definitely just here.
And while it's on my mind, fuck boneless wings. I said it.
Dang.
If I'm going to eat a wing, it's going to have a bone in it.
You just choosing violence.
I don't trust them bullshit ass chicken nuggets that they rebranding as wings.
Sir. You out here. You said all the ones you eat. Okay. Oh, Kiki said all the ones you eat, like all the mushrooms you eat. He said mushrooms is pure shit.
Y'all just some haters.
Bruh.
All right, since y'all don't like mushrooms, I better not hear none of you mushroom haters. Y'all better not eat olives.
Here we go.
Y'all better not eat olives.
You just love putting divides in the chat. Like
we all going back and forth.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
What was said earlier about vegan food? It's all about how you season it.
That is true. Well, look.
And where you get it from.
You need to apply that to all food. It's all on how you season it.
Not
where
onions.
You get it from, and who is cooking it.
And olives are trash, whether they black, green, purple, yellow, whatever other colors they come in.
They come in purple?
I don't know, and I don't care.
I'm gonna say you can't just drop stuff like that.
No, yes, they do. Because when they purple, they're usually sweeter, and they're called grapes.
You can get out. You really just go there. I can't believe you actually went there. You wild.
Fuck grapes.
Wild. You wild.
For those of y'all tuned in now, we're at the unpopular opinions portion.
Oh, Jesus.
So allow me to get my shit off. Fuck grapes. I don't care.
I'm weak. I'm so weak. I'm dead. But there are certain things that I just will not ever
toss them hoes in the trash.
Ever touch. Just because no.
Feed them to squirrels. I don't care.
Why squirrels?
Because squirrels are tree rats.
Bruh. Squirrels are also hideously violent.
If it's small, furry, be outside, and is not a cat, it is a rodent. And it should be treated the same way you treat mice and rats.
I hate you.
I'm on a roll. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm
Word
so
vomit.
dead. Okay. Let me gather myself. Cause I be trying to think of stuff and y'all be wilding. Kiki
Fuck
said, what
grapes.
did grapes do to you? The level of violence.
You know what grapes did to me? This is gonna sound very ignorant, and I don't care. What grapes did to me is they existed. And then you know what came after grapes? Grape pop. You know what else came after grapes? Grape wine. And every other goddamn thing that has grape in it, I don't give a fuck. Don't taste nothing like no goddamn grape. So fuck grapes. They inconsistent. I hate the consistency and the texture. And they shoot out juices when you chew into them. Fuck grapes.
Jafar trash. He said he choked on one of he was sick.
And no, I did not. I didn't choke on one because I wouldn't be caught dead eating one of them motherfuckers. You know, I used to hate. You know what I used to hate in terms of grapes? Remember fruit cocktail? Fruit cocktail is trash.
Oh God!
Also, while I'm talking about grapes and I'm thinking of like fruit shit,
oh God, I gotta
fruit
breathe.
cocktail is trash.
Oh,
anytime they had that shit at school, I either gave it to somebody else or threw it away. Why do I need a cocktail of all these different things?
Because they want to see which one you like, I guess.
No, hell no.
Oh, no.
You don't need to mix all of that shit. You can eat pineapples by itself and it's still good. You can eat peaches by itself and it's still good.
Bro, I'm weak. Oh, weak.
Fuck grapes.
Let's
you can
see.
eat pears by themselves and they good.
Bro, unpopular opinions. So we're going into unpopular opinions.
Go ahead, Nick. I'm done.
All right.
Fuck grapes.
I hate this,
I'm
man.
done.
I can't stand y'all.
Done.
Okay.
Stinking ass.
Ooh, let me breathe. Look, Paris Love said fruit cocktail is hardly artificial. Kiki, so he didn't know how to eat it, and now it's F grapes is the cancel culture for me. Look, and she's Paris also said.
So hold on. Explain to me.
Them started.
Explain to me.
Oh no.
How you eat a grape other than putting that motherfucker in your mouth and chewing it? Because I hope y'all ain't swallowing them nasty ass things whole. Grapes are trash.
I'm scrolling away.
Ain't no way around it.
I can't.
And I don't know what Paris was referencing, but yes, grapes are unhealthy too, damn it. I agree.
I can't.
I count, man. Don't worry, I'll cancel onions first.
Oh, Lord.
Because grapes are better than onions.
Oh, Lord.
They both down there.
Look. Oh, here's an unpopular opinion. Auto-tune isn't trash. It's just the people who use it. Actually, another unpopular opinion. If you can't sing, auto-tune is not going to help you. I said what I said.
Facts on both of those.
I said what I said.
I'm calming down, y'all. So I'm
Look, from somebody who has been behind a mixing board and has had to try to save somebody's voice because it sounded like caca. Yeah, no. You have to at least be able to halfway sing to properly utilize autotune.
That's okay, Paris. I decided to snatch your comment. I don't even get no fuck no more.
You wildin'.
Fuck it.
You wildin'.
Fuck
anyway, sir. Also,
grapes are what you give ants when you want to be nice.
You're a dick. Anyway,
and I'm not talking about like your ants is in your auntie. I'm talking about ants that carry popcorn around.
I'm weak. Anyway, if you ever seen some ants carrying popcorn around, you need to move out your house. But
they carry popcorn outside.
I'm sure they do. And they can
carry potato chips and everything.
They can stay outside too. You stay outside. Them and them gnats.
Fuck gnats. I had to kill a gnat the other day. I was like, where's my goddamn vinegar? Where's my vinegar?
Bro, you know what got me? You know when I knew that I was messed up during quarantine? I was at home. I was by myself. It was a Sunday. And I was looking around. I was about to work, like go over some music, listen to some stuff. You not know I turned around and I saw not one, but two gnats. And they was connected like this, flying. That's when I knew I was this close to being off the deep end. Because I was like, oh my God, they're hunching. I'm like, oh no. First off, one, you're living rent-free in my apartment. Two, you're bothering me when I'm trying to do normal things and trying to get better. And y'all the only ones that's in the room here. Three, You hunching in my apartment. You ain't about to be making no nap babies in my apartment. Y'all got to go. You ain't paying no rent here. Bruh, that's how I knew I was messed up that day. That was the day I knew. I was like, you know what? I hope this quarantine ends soon because I think I might be going crazy.
Lord.
Bro, I declared war on them. That's why I was sick, bro. I declared war and I won. There's only 2 of them left. Javar, first off, I hate that you formed that into a coherent sentence. 2, I didn't hallucinate nothing. I saw it. I know what I saw.
Man.
I know what I saw. Oh, and Paris said she wasn't referencing that.
I don't care. I took it anyway. Fuck it.
You a dick.
I don't care.
You ain't right.
I do not care at this point.
Right.
I'm outnumbered too much. I need all the allies I can get.
I'm weak.
Even you, I'm not on this team. I don't care if you're an ass, damn it.
Terrible. But no, I was not hallucinating that point. I don't even know what that is. I don't want it to exist because I don't want them to continue to procreate.
You know, you said it now.
No,
imprinted.
I don't want them to continue to procreate because they serve no purpose to society.
Man,
I'm sure God can tell me whenever I make it to heaven why gnats exist. That's probably gonna be one of the questions I ask. Why did you make these things?
Oh, you know what?
I gotta know.
Here's another unpopular opinion I have. If you don't have to,
oh no,
don't kill a spider. Let it live and let it do whatever the hell it's gonna do wherever the hell it's at. Unless
wherever the hell it's at is in my house.
Unless it is directly like close enough to your bed, or it's really fast and you can't or it's really big. Catch it and put it outside. Don't kill spiders if you don't have to. That's an unpopular opinion. They are the janitors.
Look, I understand.
Let them kill everything else.
Look, I understand why you're saying this, but at the same time, here's my rule with bugs. I hold the same standard.
It's not a bug, sir.
I know it's not a bug, but it's in the bug family.
It's not. It's an arachnid.
It is a homie.
You must respect the pecking order. It's not a bug.
Oh,
and it ain't an insect neither.
And even beyond that, it need to respect the pecking order. Stay out my house. You can do whatever you want outside the house. You can janitor all you want out there.
This
Don't
is why
come in my house.
Look,
otherwise, you going down the toilet or you going to the shadow realm.
This is why. Look. Whether God created all this or not.
Paris said I don't do bugs, especially in my house. That's when they violate.
Wait a minute. I'm about to.
I'll respect nature all you want as long as you respect me.
Are they violating? Are they violating?
I know you're not about to start this.
Are we violating? I'm just saying.
See, you almost made me curse. Boy, I pay for where I live. You get out.
Who owned the space before you was there?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Hey, look, you might not know the person, but you know damn well
you know it wasn't no bug.
Shit, that same ground you walk on.
Look,
imagine being
Kiki said it. It ain't paying no type of rent. Look, I will present it.
And because what?
I will present it with a microscopic contract and let it sign.
Hear me out.
If it agrees to pay $5,
hear me out. Could you imagine? Look, hear me out for a second.
Because I know it's 100,000 of them.
Put yourself in the bugs position. Imagine if you've been here since day 0 and some stinking ass, big giant ass, funky ass human being not only is walking all over your shit, right? Now they bigger than you. Because we all, like, if you do know anything about science, you know bugs used to be big enough to fuck us the fuck up. Could you imagine, like, if, like, one day
and they would still catch these hands?
Look, could you imagine, though, like, remember 8-Legged Freaks? Could you imagine if the roles were reversed for one day, and now you were the bug?
Yeah, you know what?
What's the first thing you gonna do?
Not go anywhere near no house.
Look, I am hiding under everything. I'm like, hey, y'all. These motherfuckers coming to get their revenge.
Hold up.
We gotta go.
Here's my thing. If I was a bug, I'm not going in no house. You know why? Because houses have people, and people are superstitious, paranoid, and dangerous. And they have chemicals that can murder me.
Everybody talking that shit. Everybody talking that shit till they get bit, till they get stung, till they get a tick on their leg. Get it off, get it off. I don't care what anyone
Oh,
says.
no, I'm
Kill
going for
wasp. The moment,
the
wasp-
moment you see them,
wasp.
I know you're not about to make a case for a wasp.
I am not.
You bet not.
I am not, because
You
see,
bet not.
spiders serve like a purpose that you can actually see.
Look, because I was about to throw you
wasps
out there
are
with
like
wasps
wasps are like
are like the drug dealers of the
they are
insect
so much more difficult. Like their whole existence is so much like more problematic than almost every other bug. If you don't know, please go and find out what the purpose of a wasp is and what they do, and you will learn some quite interesting things.
I just figured you type it in and it says it doesn't exist. Why did you look?
Like wasps don't even have no place.
Look, I'm telling the truth. Wasps do not exist for anything but violence. They exist.
I'm not
to
tripping.
violate.
Look, I don't trip up.
They be
I
out
really
here
don't be
violating.
tripping that much, really at all, off of spiders. Ants, if it's too many of them, I gotta get rid of them.
Oh, they gotta go.
They causing problems and
Look,
they eating
look.
shit.
And if the roaches get in there, bro, they live here now. I'm
See,
out.
there's a few. There's a few. There's
Y'all
like
live
5
here
of
now.
them. Like most bugs, I don't give a shit about. I really
No,
don't.
But,
And if I have to kill a bug,
but you
I will. But it's usually
Look.
because somebody else wants me to kill
look,
them,
look.
not because I want
Look.
to.
But if it's entirely too many of them and it's only one of you, guess what you about to do?
Oh, that's an infestation. That's different. I'm talking about one spider.
I ain't even talking about no
I'm
infestation.
not talking about an
As
infestation.
long as it's 5 or 10 of them, look, bro.
5 or
If
10.
it's 5 or 10 of them and they big
Big-
enough,
If
bro,
you got like 5 or 10 big spiders, where the fuck are you living? Get out the barn or get
look,
out of the
that's-
field where
but
you
that's
stay
what
at.
I'm saying. That's the statute of limitations.
That's different.
I see 5 or 10 of them lined up like they the Avengers or something, bro. You live here now. Here's look, here is the lease agreement. Here's the notice. Here's the number to the landlady, and I'm out. I will send for my things. Don't touch them. I ain't got time. Kiki said, "Listen, I don't care. It has to go."
That's why
My
I also.
cat self got the raid ready.
That's why, for the most part, I
Yes,
also.
Javar said, "Burn the house down to that." No, I ain't
uh,
even got to burn the house down because they will find a way to survive through it. No,
Oh.
you live there now.
You know what? This is a perfect
This
segue
is your house.
into this question. If you haven't seen this on Facebook or Instagram or wherever the hell you social media,
Oh no.
this is the perfect segue into this question. What would y'all rather deal with?
Oh no.
Ghost in your house or roaches? Think about that for a second. Be smart. What would y'all rather deal with?
Well, let's see. Let me weigh the scales. I can kill a roach. You can't kill a ghost.
Roaches
Hold up.
or ghost? Would you rather be in a
I'm
house
trying to
infested
figure
with
it out.
roaches?
I'm trying to
No,
figure it out.
let me paint it correctly so you can't bullshit it.
I ain't bullshit.
A house
really
infested
thinking
with
about it.
roaches
Okay.
versus a house haunted by a ghost.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna probably choose the ghost, unless because the only problem I got with the ghost though is if anything happens with that relationship. Look, dang, everybody said ghost. Look, Paris said I cleansed my house, sage resins. Look, hold up. The only issue I got with the ghost though, like I know at least if I have to fight the roaches and I win, I know they're dead. But if it's the ghosts, look, all the ghosts got to do is decide in mass that they don't like me.
Listen, I grew up around roaches.
I ain't trying to get ran up on by something that's untangible.
I grew up around roaches. I know what the projects is. Roaches can be killed. Okay?
Yep.
I done killed a many of roaches in my life.
Oh, absolutely.
I ain't never
You
killed,
said some-
exercised out a ghost, let alone multiples of ghosts. I can't, at least I got a fighting chance with a damn roach.
I
You
knew
feel
you was gonna
me?
say that.
Like, at least I can fight a fucking roach. What the hell are y'all really doing to these ghosts? I hear you talking about cleansing your house.
You know what you
We
about to
all
do?
seen The Conjuring, and
Look,
that's based on a
look,
true story.
Look, you know what you about to do with that
That
ghost?
ghost gonna smack that damn sage out your
Hold up,
head
hold
and
up.
say, "Shut the fuck up."
Hold up. You know what you gonna do with that ghost? You're gonna be very friendly to him. You're gonna tell him to have a nice day every damn day of your week.
And still might get slapped upside the head on the way out the door.
You might, and
Get
guess
your ass
look,
out my
and
house.
you know what you
gonna be back, motherfucker.
look, and you know what's gonna happen if they start violating and being like, look, I ain't waiting through no 2-hour movie sequence
Man.
to sit there and realize, you know, this might be a bad idea. Nah, G. If anything go down with that ghost and they get to tripping, I'm out, bro. It's your house now.
Paris said you were talking to a medium. I don't care if I'm talking to an extra large. I ain't got time for none of that shit.
No, she means like a medium. Like
I know what she means.
I'm sick of you.
I meant what I said.
Look,
I said what I said.
Hey, either way, bro. I'm praying over that whole entire house.
Was that not what that couple was? Shit.
They wasn't ready. Look.
So I guess the best combination would be a house with ghosts and roaches. Now we dealing with ghosts and roaches. You need a medium and you need a motherfucking exterminator.
Hell, you might actually get the ghosts to kill the roaches. Because they don't want them there either. Or they don't want them.
The ghost possesses the roaches.
Look. See, I hate you.
Then you got floating roaches.
No, you know
down south they fly.
No, you know what we got at that point? Me leaving them out of that house because it's their house now. I'm gonna let them fight it out for supremacy. I'm cool. Cause I ain't about to be in no house with ghosts and roaches and be paying any type of HOA fees or taxes on that thing.
Hey,
I'm not giving no money to the government to get tortured every day.
You better make sure your clothes clean as hell.
My G.
And you better make sure
what clothes?
That them ghosts do not follow your ass to the next place.
What clothes, bro?
No, I need a
one outfit in a bag packed outside the house.
Listen, I'm just going out that bitch naked. If they try to arrest me, I'll be like, listen.
Oh God. Look,
if y'all don't believe me,
you know what
I want y'all to go to this house at 123 456 Street. Knock on the door. Actually, you ain't even got to knock. I want you to walk in, close the door behind you, and tell me what you see.
Hey, I'm gonna be I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Paris. I'm glad that you have these set of skills because you know what? I hope I never end up in a situation where I have to invoke that. But if I do, just know you're gonna get a call. And when you get that call, you already know what it is.
Ghostbusters!
I'm just gonna give you the address and tell you to bring your stuff. Okay?
I'm a little bit more informal than that. I'm gonna say, bring your ass. They here.
Look, either way, you ain't gonna have. I hate Jamar. He said, "How you gonna explain that to Jesus? I died from getting jumped by ghosts and roaches." What you mean explain?
I was gonna say, shit. Now you know my perpetrating ass. I'll be like, so you know.
So you
I know you saw that.
Me.
And y'all know anybody that know me. I know you saw that.
I hate Kiki.
I know you saw it.
I hate Kiki. She said, Javar, you ain't got to explain nothing. He watched it all go down with popcorn.
Cause y'all know my ass. I'm be the one. Hand raised. Excuse me. I know somebody saw that shit. And that's how I'm gonna end up where I ain't supposed to be at. Look, I'm be like, I know y'all saw that shit. And everybody just gonna turn around and look.
My stomach hurts.
I'm be like, what? Goodbye.
Oh God.
I know y'all saw that shit.
Give me a minute.
Shit.
Bro, you know what they gonna tell you too.
I'll be
like, yeah, we saw it.
I'll be like, where was y'all niggas at when they was jumping me?
Watching. You run fast. Look, you fought as hard as you could.
G's gonna be like,
bro.
I'm be like, well, it was nice knowing
you. Never know. You might get an elevated position just because you survived as long as you did.
Survive. Oh man, bro.
Either that or he gonna tell you the door was always open, boy.
Get a medal of honor.
Look, he ain't even gonna look. The real thing gonna be like, where was you at? In the back of your head telling you to get out and not buy the house in the first place. No one told you to go over there. Nobody put a gun to your head and did that. As soon as you seen them things, you should have left.
Hey, I hope y'all doing these escape rooms and stuff are listening.
Look,
the best escape room makes you feel like it's ghost in there or haunted and shit is crawling all over you.
Look, dog, I ain't got time. I ain't going to no escape room. I might punch somebody in the face on accident.
See?
Nah, G, I'm good.
That's why for me, the escape room got to be free. I got to know that, like, if I do fuck some shit up because I'm scared, that, like, I didn't have to pay for this shit. Like,
that might be why. It's probably a cover charge.
It's like, yeah, you do got to pay for this. This is covering our insurance.
Actually, no. They should have you sign a letter.
I think they do make you
should
sign
have
like a
you
type
sign
of
a
waiver.
contract that says, look, in the event that you freak out and injure somebody in here, we are not liable for whatever you do in that room.
Shit, I am not liable. I'm gonna make them sign a waiver. Here, what is this? This is my waiver. That if I do knock one of you motherfuckers out for scaring me, it was all in good measure. I was defending myself. That's what I'm gonna tell them.
We swing first and ask questions live.
Yeah, see, told you. Kiki said that.
Look,
you do make you sign that.
Look, and that's exactly.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make him sign one too. Cause shit, if we both going to hell, we might as well be going for the same reasons.
I don't do escape rooms. I'm claustrophobic, girl. I understand. I'm not claustrophobic, but I don't really want no smoke. Look, I ain't trying to have no issues that's gonna require me to want to swing on you. I don't
like large crowds.
Like I can deal with that. I can see that.
I can't stand motherfuckers. But I'm not claustrophobic. I almost said catastrophe phobic. Thank y'all for hanging in with us.
For real.
We've been on for a whole about 2 hours and some change.
Look, I'm only gonna say this though. On for real, on real. If you live in a house and it's haunted for any length of time after you know it's haunted, you get what you get. Oh, Young Opiate said, "Why the fuck are you wearing a mask, my king?" It's just standards, man. We're just being respectful. Some people might have an issue with that.
I currently have it down, but wearing a mask so nobody get COVID-19.
Hell, it ain't even really. Sometimes it ain't even just COVID. Shoot, allergies is going around everywhere, and mine be getting on my nerves. So,
I ain't necessarily wearing it for that, but I feel you on that though.
Yeah, I'm like,
my issue ain't the only
thing. Look, they ain't the only thing that come out of here. And the bad thing with COVID is, look, if you have COVID and you get allergies, guess what? It's not, oh, COVID took over the allergies. No, you get COVID and you still got allergies.
No, I just couldn't get my words out.
Couple of kings. Appreciate you, sir. Look, you never know what kind of entities you will get. Yeah. Look, she said, I don't do haunted houses either. You don't never know what type of entities you get. Look, y'all the best. Much appreciated.
I fucked with a Ouija board, and
look, dog.
That's a whole nother story for y'all. Let's just put it like this. I was in a relationship before and during the Ouija board. After the Ouija board, I wasn't. So the Ouija board must have been trying to tell me something. No tea, no shade. I said what the fuck I said.
He ran.
But
I run. But anyway, look, here's my thing. Look, here's my take on the spirit world. Because yes, I do believe the spirit world exists, that there are spirits,
you scared?
Things of that nature. It ain't even no scared. It's just
I said you scared.
Oh, look, I was about to bring that up. Look, don't that's look.
I already did.
Yeah, don't mess around with that. Look, leave that alone.
Already did.
Look, he ain't messing with it now. Look, told you to leave that board alone. But look, for real, look, that's what I'm about to say too. Look, when it comes to the spirit world,
y'all know.
Look, you wouldn't run up in somebody else's house if you knew they was living there and be poking around at they stuff and thinking you ain't gonna get jaw jacked. Why would you try to do that with a spirit if a spirit's supposed to be in there chilling?
Facts. And even if it's not
he in there, look, all the movies, the thing that messed you up in all the movies, yeah, we blame the ghosts. No, we blame the people. They chilling. If they in there and they chilling, that's they house. Leave it alone. Because you sitting there walking up in there thinking you gonna do something like you got the biggest balls in the room. They gonna show you. And look, and then you sit there and go to the pearly gates and ask God, why you leave me? Nobody told you to walk in that house, boy. Look, I know that's the first thing you're gonna say. Nobody told you to walk in the house, bro. Who told you to walk in the house? What was you gonna do?
Who you telling?
What was you realistically gonna do? Like, bro, if you don't look, all you had to do was stay at your home. Look, you should have stayed home and just ate your food. You should have stayed home and ate your food.
I'm with you on that, Paris. I don't know if you're saying that in general or to me.
Yeah, but it's true.
But also with me, I want all the smoke. That don't mean I'm irresponsible, but I want all the smoke.
I mean, I want smoke if it's brought to my door, but I ain't about to
that's why I said
the door.
That's why I said I'm not irresponsible.
Yeah, that's what that is, bro.
But if some smoke come my way, I want all the smoke.
I don't deal with negative energy, bro. I can't even deal with negative people to a certain extent. I've had people talking negatively around me, and I can barely stand dealing with it for longer than 15 minutes. I'll be like, let's change the subject, or I walk away, or I be like, yeah, that's cool, and I go somewhere else because I can't deal with it no more. I literally can't. And the older I get, the worse it is.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, because it gets to the point that I feel like if you're not trying to come up with an expedited solution for your issue, then why in God's name are we talking about it?
my level of discernment is for me solid enough that I don't walk into those situations.
Yeah, it ain't worth
If
it.
a situation's coming my way,
Yeah,
I deal with it.
Well, I
That's
mean-
what I mean when
well,
I
I
say
mean,
that.
you kind of had no choice in that.
Well, some people avoid, you know.
I mean, you could avoid it, but I mean, it might come back. So in that case, yeah, you nip it in the bud. But yeah, in all seriousness, you don't mess around with the spirit world. Don't screw around with the spirit world. Don't screw around with energy, because energy can't be created or destroyed, but it can be manipulated. Just a slight reference to our thing about generational curses. They do exist. They may not manifest in the same way, but they do exist, and you do have to uproot that stuff up out of your life.
Definitely.
If you don't, it may not hit you. It may not hit your kids. It might hit your grandkids. You never know. Or it might hit all three of y'all in different ways.
Yeah.
Stop messing around with bad energy, bro.
Be straight
It's
shots.
not healthy. It's not healthy. And if you do have any sort of negative energy or history with that, be straight up with your kids about it. Don't lie to them and try to sugarcoat it. So that way they got to wait until they 23 to realize that there was something negative being carried through your family and they ain't know nothing about it. And then they looking at you like, why didn't you tell me? I'm just saying, it happens. I might be preaching a little bit. Yes, that's why. Work on you. Absolutely. Your mental health and emotional health. You preaching. That's true. You have to. It's important. And people don't think that mental health is as important as your physical health, but it is. If your mind ain't right, it don't matter what your body is.
Usually it's a correlation between those things. And we've
Yeah.
definitely had podcasts and stuff about those particular things.
Absolutely.
Speaking of mental health, though, as it relates to conspiracy, since I do think there is some there's some correlation. I will say that we have to be careful when it comes to indulging in information.
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh dang! I'm sorry, Kira.
what's
I
up?
missed some of her stuff from the stream on Facebook. I'm sorry, I don't be seeing the messages. She said it's the fellas. Oh, much love. She said ghost. She said, well, no one said poltergeist, and there's a difference between ghosts and poltergeist. I'll take roaches over a poltergeist. So you got somebody on the roach side.
Come on.
You got somebody on the roach side.
Besides me, because roaches are not in the same league.
I don't know. Look, I was kind of on the fence because I was like, well, you could reason with a ghost. You can't reason with a roach. You can't kill a ghost, but you can murder a roach.
At least I get to stump on it and talk shit. Like, bitch, shut up.
I ain't got time for all that.
You know, can't do that with no ghost.
I can't deal with no roaches or no ghosts because I know me. I would just leave. I'll just leave. That's their house now.
No, but what I was saying, like in terms of
Not
conspiracy theories and mental health, is just that, you know, with this information overload, because we live in this information superhighway in this day and age, is that we have to understand that just like with actions and behaviors, with great power becomes great responsibility.
True.
So it's important that what we get out of the things that we learn, we try our best to make sense of them.
Yeah.
And to understand that science and biology and these other faculties of study already exist to where you don't have to come up with some shit. And I say that to say that I don't think a lot of things in general are conspiracy, which is part of the reason why I wanted to even have this conversation in the first case.
Right.
Or the first place. I think a lot of things aren't conspiracy. It's just a matter of people using that label to write off opinions and views that they disagree with.
Right.
That's why I also wanted to include unpopular opinions in what we talked about tonight, because I feel in ways that unpopular opinions can be considered conspiracy theories at times.
They can go in either
they can
either or. One thing about unpopular opinions is You don't necessarily have to agree, to consider, be attentive, and look them over. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Paris says, yes, I agree.
And let's not get hooked on that
that
information overload and become a hotep.
right.
Or the crazy man walking around with the tinfoil, and they're gonna kill us all. They're gonna kill it.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to be those people
when it's not necessary.
Yeah, extremist.
Look,
no.
My biggest thing, and this is always a thing for me.
Don't OD on the information, man.
Well, that, and also don't do unnecessary things. Don't do unnecessary things. If the situation does not demand you to flip out and run around like a chicken with its head cut off, which I don't know what situation would, unless you're trying to scare off some animal or something, don't do that. If you don't have to drill whatever you're thinking down somebody's throat, don't do that. If you don't have to be a jerk about the way somebody feels about some particular subject that you may not agree with, disagree, but disagree respectfully.
And move on. And move on.
Like, that should be a cardinal rule, especially with something that we teach our children, because kids are mean. So, bro, kids are mean. But in all seriousness, if you don't have to be, don't be disrespectful. And yes, discern the info. It is okay to practice discernment.
Yep.
It doesn't make you paranoid. It doesn't make you crazy.
Doesn't mean you're psychoanalyzing.
No, you're just filtering. All you're literally doing is filtering. It's the same thing you do when you use a strainer.
Same thing you do when you drink water. And piss it out.
Look, if you ain't gonna walk up to the vending machine and drink something nasty that you know is nasty, then don't be sitting there trying to accept information into your brain and you ain't processing whether it's good for you or bad for you.
Yeah.
A lot of people end up conspiracy theorists because they end up binging the wrong thing on YouTube, go down the loop for the next few hours, and then the next thing you know, they're a character expert on something crazy that they didn't seen some videos about, and they in a rabbit hole they can't get out of.
I would add to that, a good way to counteract that too is once you get to that point where you feel like you done watched like 5 videos or read 5 articles and you're like, yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah, you think you know
find the opposing opinion.
Yes.
Find it and force yourself to watch it. I say force because it may be hard for some of y'all to hear that opposing view. Look, it may make you uncomfortable, but it will make you a better, more sound person in terms of mentality.
Yes.
You might be a more logical person.
Yes.
This is what makes good lawyers and debaters and those things. Not your ability to argue. No.
Ability to consider both sides of the argument
and make a sound, informed decision. It's not about whether you can argue your point. It's that you know why your point makes sense comparative to any other point.
And you have to understand the other side in order to argue it.
Exactly.
Look, that's the reason why they used to drill into our heads in English class. Be able to use part of your paper, if it's a persuasive paper, to address the opposition. And we used to be like, well, why would I write about something I don't agree with? Why would I write? Because you have to know what you don't agree with in order to not agree with it. Yeah. Otherwise, you sound like a raving idiot. You know what I mean?
That, and usually you're missing and or withholding additional information that's important to understanding not only the opposition, but understanding why your point makes any more sense. Yep. Like, it's always a convincing game. Like, why should we listen to you? Yep. It's literally kind of how you think of it.
Right.
How you got to think of it.
Look, and then you have people that don't do that and they've never experienced anything about the particular thing that they're against, but they are vehemently against it. Cough, cough, anime haters. But you know it's true.
If you're really into this type of stuff, learn about different types of fallacies. Learn about different argument styles such as straw man and steel man.
Take a speech class.
Or take a speech or debate class. Yep. I look up a lot of videos about debates and stuff because I find them very interesting.
And then when you're ready for the smoke, go to ethics. Only if you're ready for the smoke. Now, if you're the type person to get mad when they get into an argument or debate because it ain't going your way, don't take ethics. You will fail.
Yeah, if you're the type of person,
you will fail. You will lose every debate.
To shame somebody when their opinion is different than yours,
don't take ethics. In fact, don't go outside. Don't interact with people because you're one of the reasons why we have problems now.
Because some people do that.
Reevaluate yourself. Look, as Paris said, cleanse yourself of the impurities that make you a dick.
Logic, truth, and
Please
honesty usually win 9 times out of 10 in almost every scenario.
And you ain't got to bat an eye, cross a T, or wrinkle your nose to give people logic and facts.
Yeah, we might joke around and everything on the podcast about unpopular opinions and everything, but remember, you're entitled to the opinion.
Yes.
The opinion is not entitled to being correct or right.
Or warranted.
That's Don't mean we want it because you're entitled to it.
That's another one. Please.
That just means it's yours. It's yours to have.
Look, in all seriousness, please don't run up in debates where you don't know what's going on and start trying to jam your opinion down somebody's throat. Please don't be that person. Please don't be that person in the back room that does that.
Also, I want to add feel for your audience too. Because see, here's the thing, and this might actually be an unpopular opinion in itself. Okay. But
everything ain't for everybody.
Yes, and because of that, if somebody has already made it clear to you where they stand and they're probably not going to change that opinion, you don't have to argue, debate, or even have that conversation. Remember, these are conversations you choose to engage in. You don't have to. If that means that certain conversations don't be had and certain things end up getting closed off, that's life. There will be conversations that you can't have with certain people because they are set in where they're at. And they don't want to hear nothing else. They're not open to anything else. And the way you gauge that is just by asking a few introductory questions.
Yep.
If you already know a person has a hatred for a particular thing, trying to convince them of why they should do it, probably not gonna work.
Really gonna do nothing.
If you hate steak, and I'm telling you a medium rare steak is the best steak to have. If you hate steak,
they ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm probably not changing your opinion on that. So why am I wasting my breath having that conversation with you? I won't. But maybe someday you might come to a different opinion.
Right.
Maybe you might change, or maybe you won't, and that's okay. We don't always have to have conversations with people about things that we don't agree on. So as long as we're not ridiculing them and doing all of that other stuff.
Right.
So that's another thing to understand with unpopular opinions and conspiracy theories.
You can usually gauge how a conversation is going to go by asking a few choice questions.
A few set introductory questions that usually start off like, well, what do you think about this? Before arguing your point, ask them what they think in general about a particular subject. That'll tell you enough.
Kira Dominique said, this is all facts. Thank you, love. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Like, we don't, like, every conversation ain't meant to be had. And that don't mean you got to hate the person or hate them for their opinion.
No, it just means that maybe now is not the time. Maybe they need to figure some stuff out and come back.
Or maybe they don't.
Look, maybe you need to figure some stuff and come back. There's nothing wrong with that, and there's no shame in admitting that.
Yeah,
just being honest with yourself.
It ain't too many conversations I'll have multiple times with people where there's a huge disagreement.
Like where there's a huge stopgap.
Nah, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, look, Kiara Robs 25 said y'all out of control. Oh,
hey,
you missed a lot.
Out of control, like, man.
Look,
like a remote with no batteries.
I ain't gonna say we out of control now and we being all, giving all this sage
advice. She missed the middle part.
Stuff. No, you ain't pop up when we was ratchet saying we was out of control. You know it's true.
No, I take no ownership.
This man got us out here picking battles between roaches and ghosts.
I ain't did nothing.
And you did, and you did. But anyway, we ain't gonna worry about all that.
We ain't gonna keep y'all for too much longer though, because we still work day jobs and we got other stuff for y'all lined up.
Oh, speaking of such, because I keep forgetting to freaking advertise it. If you're in the Evansville area tomorrow,
Evansville, Indiana,
and you know where the Arts Council building is, and if you don't hit me up, I'm having my birthday show there. My birthday was on the 10th, but the show is tomorrow,
Friday the 13th. Oh shit!
It's free to enter, but we do take donations. Donations.
You need to just get you a piece of paper just for that.
I do need to get a piece of paper just for that. We take donations, and they go to all the artists.
Also, there's a link to the event that he's talking about. It's literally the link that is showing on the video right now. That link will take you to our website, which also has that event that he's participating in tomorrow evening.
It's going to be one of the, we got this one, and then there's gonna be one more show in the summer series lineup, and that's gonna be on September 24th. Sick of you in these water bottles. Leave me alone, Javar. Water.
It's because he ain't got his paper. It's because he ain't got his paper.
Look, you was about to make me sound like Lil Jon. Water is healthy. You better drink your water. Half of y'all pissing battery acid because you can't sit there and drink no water. Don't start with me. Your feet gonna be swollen when you're 65, and you're gonna be looking like you're 80. Yikes. And your back gonna hurt because you ain't got no lubrication in your body.
Spinal fluid.
What spinal fluid? Spinal fluid gonna be looking like carburetor fluid. Get
Yikes.
Man. Said what I said. Without that.
Definitely
she gonna say, Kiki gonna say, okay, old man, leave me alone. Look, I might be old, but I might outlive all y'all. Leave me alone.
Man.
Shoot.
Good Lord. Only time will tell.
Avoid things with age.
Hey, if you didn't already like the video on YouTube, please do us a favor and go ahead and like that up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Because we love and appreciate
you. Hit that bell for notifications.
Please do.
All your other favorite YouTubers that you like and got more subscribers than us, y'all hit the bell on. So hit it on us too, so we can be like them.
You know,
someday.
even as popular as they are, you ain't gonna see nothing if you don't hit the bell.
Exactly.
So
because YouTube be
playing
hit
the bell. YouTube be on that mess. YouTube don't want us to be great. YouTube don't want anybody on here to be great, and I don't understand. Woman, I will fight you. Anyway, stop interrupting my spiel.
Lord.
Trying to get some donations.
Hey, one of these days we might.
Hey. Oh, also, another unpopular opinion. You came out the womb with a walker, Nick. Chill. I don't like you.
Ew.
I don't like you. You so rude. You so mean. Why y'all gotta be so mean? Anyway, the point is, also, you know what's coming in 8 days. I know you know what's coming in 8 days.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we're going to talk about it at some point.
Dun, dun, dun.
The next chapter of Super's coming out.
Dun.
Vegeta then woke up and chose violence. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. Did
I guess so.
Dang, even the air.
I said, Nick, what you do? They on your ass now.
Nothing. They just mean.
We might one of these days.
Evil little.
Actually, one of these days, I might be selfish, and we might do it around my birthday. We might do a roast stream.
Oh Lord.
We might do a roast stream.
Hey, hold on. There's one last thing because I don't want to leave it out because Facebook be tripping and doesn't always show the comments on here, so I have to go back.
Appa.
Look, it's I think it's Korean. Let's see. Garrett Dominique said, people have weird notions of owning each other's standpoint on life. Wonder where that idea stems from. The idea of controlling one another, making everyone think the same. Assimilate. Girl. Yo 10 had tingling. Okay. I mean, I feel you though.
We gonna get these Facebook comments correct, so we can get, because we missing like all the other Facebook comments. So we are sorry for those of y'all who are commenting on, I think it's NeRo stream.
Yeah, it's on mine. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll be getting y'all late because it doesn't show up on the chat line. And I'm like,
so we're gonna get that fixed hopefully by next stream.
No, don't give me the opportunity, Sid. And it's for the term dad, Appa.
I thought it was like Appa off of
I already knew what you was gonna say. Forget you. That's why I said it was Korean.
I swear I thought it was Appa from motherfucking Avatar The Last Airbender. I was like, yes!
Look, and that's why they said that Rick James is your real daddy.
I mean, I don't care to get roasted. Y'all know me, I roast back. But we gonna do a roast stream, not just not really for us, but we can do that too.
Just in general.
But we gonna pull up some people because I want the whole chat to roast. I want the whole chat to roast. We gonna roast some.
You want to see some bodies get caught.
We gonna roast some people. Matter of fact, this is what we gonna do.
Oh,
the problematic people.
Said, dang, Charles, she said you got cocaine, bro.
Hold on. we gonna roast all the problematic people of this year. Toward the end of the year, we're gonna do a roast of people who've been problematic in pop culture.
Ooh, Jesus,
that's what we're gonna do.
That's a long list.
We're gonna have a good list too.
And Boosie right at the front of it. But
Boosie the best. It's gonna be a lot of people on, and we're gonna do it for 2021. We ain't gonna do it for the past. We just gonna focus on 2021.
No.
Woo!
Kiki said it's the wide load on them hips. Why are you talking about this man body shape?
Hold on. First of all, Time out. I don't need you accentuating nothing. Furthermore,
I was just gonna say that. Ain't no body shaming on the podcast.
Furthermore,
I'm trying to help you.
Furthermore, oh no, I got me. You know me, I got me.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Furthermore, hold on to that. Hold on to that. Because hey, regardless of how everything is over here, it work and it get shit done. Anyway, it work, it get shit done, and in the bedroom ain't nobody talking shit.
And
anyway,
there it is. You just had to bring it up.
Anyway,
we are never.
Anyway,
man.
Big nigga, big body. Here it is.
We ain't never.
It's a stature issue.
We ain't never gonna get monetized.
By the way, we need donations.
Because we ain't never.
We need donations.
Because at this rate.
So apparently I can get me some surgery. Actually, no, I just need to get my sexy back. I don't want to hear shit. Then those comments will cease. And my shit still gonna be working. Okay.
Also,
anyway,
also we need donations because apparently YouTube don't love us enough, and we both gonna be in our 40s.
We will never get right.
At this rate.
We will never. Hey y'all, somebody share this to World Star so they can make us famous like they make everybody else famous for their toxic shit.
Please don't, because I ain't going on Vlad TV for nobody.
I'm not going on Vlad neither with his stinking ass.
No.
But anyway,
you always be asking weird questions.
Y'all, we about to.
She said happy hips.
We about look dirt. As long as my women's are where they need to be, we all good. That's why I can't see, man. Y'all gonna make me really act up. Not yet, not yet. Cause I'm about to say some wild ass shit. But hey, y'all, we ain't gonna keep y'all too long. It's going on 2.5 hours. We about to cut this thing here short. It has been fun.
As always. And we love y'all because y'all make it more fun.
We do. Shout out to the day ones, the people who were here before we even got 100 subs.
Folks said as because we at 38. This. We at the 38 special. We need more.
No, sir. Women in terms of in general.
Women's as in more than one.
I see what you're doing. I don't
even know what's going on.
No. See, y'all trying to be funny.
Did I miss that?
Yeah. Motherfuckers playing semantics.
Oh Lord.
Anyway.
Javar always starts stuff.
Don't, hey.
Javar, we gonna make you donate to keep up your comments.
This ain't Black Twitter.
She said LOL on a
horse. On a horse is in somebody. See, they want me to go there. I'm not. Y'all being wild. Y'all being wild right now. And I'm not gonna stoop to y'all level because this is a kid show. Anyway.
Is it though?
It's a kid's show.
It must be a kid's show from the 90s. Good Lord.
This is a 90s kids show. None of that will be tolerated. Anyway.
Look, dog.
We're not even about to talk about riding. So take your horse comments and leave them where they at. Anyway.
Why?
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm talking about the saddle, she said.
Yeah, no. I know. And saddles are for riding. Are they not? Jesus. Anyway, because y'all gonna keep it up, and this is a 90s kids show.
Sir.
Oh.
Madam, are you serious? NeRo looks like he rides permanently on the horse. I will fight you. I will literally fight you.
All right.
See, out of all these folks here, I legitimately know where you live.
Hey, shout out to the 7 people who still tuned in, because y'all are taking this in too.
Why am I pointing at him? Look. Out of all the people on this stream, I legitimately know where you live and where you sleep. Yeah. Quit playing with me.
Hey, that is not a threat, by the way. CBS, TBS, PBS Kids, CNN, NBC. This is a 90s kids show.
I can't.
I'd say I'm Dirty Dan. Let me stop. Hey. We off here though.
Y'all have so many issues, I swear to God.
It's been a good night. Y'all, thank you for tuning in to the live stream. Audio pod will be out either today or tomorrow. Turn your notifications on wherever you listen to podcasts. Share this for the people who didn't see it live. Please and thank you.
Yes, indeed. Because we appreciate that. Let me check real quick
Check out our flow page
on the Facebook just to make sure that I'm not being missed anything.
Check out the flow page.
To miss out.
We got merch on there. We got events such as Nero's event tomorrow. We got podcast links. We got the live stream. We got our Facebook community where y'all can chime in and speak.
We have so many things.
We had a poll up and hardly nobody tuned into the poll. I'm calling everybody out, whether you're on the stream or not.
Texas. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kidder. We appreciate you because you was going ham on the Facebook when you came back, bro. I appreciate it.
Hey,
so she actually came onto YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we do appreciate that. Go on ahead. Anybody who watching this, if you ain't subscribed, what are you doing? Come on, support Black business.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all know we're trying to make some money off this so we can do this more often.
We trying
and entertain y'all and everything else.
We trying to live good, okay?
Yes, and we're trying to give back to our community and our friends and stuff that we know.
Oh, Paris Love said, enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you kindly.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Gotcha.
Look, especially this brother, because he been grinding. He been working.
I've been working 6 days. I got another 6-day shift next week. I've been working for a few weeks now, 6 days.
Javar, you gonna make me get the switch. You said, this man said, got your Pornhub links and your OnlyFans links.
No, I am not on neither one of those sites in terms of producing. I'm not on OnlyFans at all.
No.
We all been to Pornhub. Let's not front. Anyway.
Even beyond that, I don't look how much they really get paid is probably dubious. So ain't nobody got time.
Love y'all. Hey, once again, y'all, this has been the Black and
Yes, support podcast. Black people. Yes.
Please support Black people.
Well, let me emphasize it. Support Black people with sense.
Facts.
Please don't support Black people.
And lastly, once again,
we ain't got time.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Black in a Minute podcast as well as the Black in a Minute live stream.
Yes. See, this is why the podcast is actually short.
Yes,
because we be going in
we be going in and we be going out of we be doing what we want to on this.
Yes.
This is unfiltered.
Yes, like Rob said, supporting is free. Don't forget to subscribe. Look, hey, you laugh, but you know
I cleared it up. I don't watch OnlyFans.
Not
I cleared it up.
LOL. Wait, so you don't produce? You just watch? Jesus.
No, I'm not paying. I'm not paying for. That's a whole nother conversation. But no, I'm not paying for that.
I'm just here, bro. We ain't never gonna.
I can get it physically. I can get it on the internet for free. No, thank you.
We ain't never gonna get monetized.
Anyway, peace out. Empower. I'm out of here. DarksKing out.
Woo, much love. All right, y'all. I need to breathe.
Hey, hit that end stream button, bruh.
Give me a minute. I hate y'all. All right. Peace out.